We live? People, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. Good evening to those of you that are watching, and welcome to the Arsenal versus Everton live watch along, where obviously I'll be commenting and reacting live in real time with you guys as we see what this game is going to have in store for us. Please make sure you hit the like button, people. I did see that we're in double figures for likes. I appreciate that. I actually tried to install a scoreboard for you guys today, people. You know, shout out to Sky to Rush as well. We've been on the case. He's one of the members. And for some reason, you know, I followed his guide. I did everything correctly. And for whatever reason, you know, we're going to get to the bottom of it. It wasn't sharing my video and it put me live. So some of you saw my Arsenal versus Everton Watchalong go live several hours before. I would have loved to have been here several hours before, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. So I apologize for some of you that did hit the like button and did set reminders on that video because we've been hard done by. But adversity happens, people. We go again. I'm well aware that obviously Arsenal and Everton's lineup's going to come out now, or should have been out literally when I went live. So we'll get involved in all of that sort of stuff in a bit, people. We'll get into the lineup in a bit. We're into the first minute and stuff. Let's let it marinate, people, before we look at the lineup and things. You know, the first things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Have you hit the like button? No, on a serious note, you know, we know there's protests. So shout out to every Arsenal fan that got down there. Shout out to every fan that obviously couldn't get down there, did what they could to raise engagement and, you know, show what they feel in relation to the discontent at how this club is governed and how it's been run by the owner. You know, it is what it is. Bro, I apologize, man. You know, it is what it is. Miz, it might get like that, man. You know, everyone's got to go home eventually, man. You know, I'll be here when everyone gets home. Hopefully everyone gets home in a bit, man. The protest looks amazing, and it was. And everybody that went, shout out to you lot for making your voice heard. But at the same time, it's just the beginning. It's just the first one. You know, we feel good. The journey has just started. It's not even half time. You know, it's the first 10 minutes in the game. We need to do more. We need to keep going. So I think everybody knows that we've got a big task ahead. You know, you did hear, no matter how much I love the adversity and I love everything that's happening, people, we've got to remember, he said he's not selling this club. We've got to make him want to sell this club. And that doesn't matter. That means regardless of what happens, we need to keep this energy. At the same time, it's unfortunate because obviously, sorry, people, I can't lie. Spoiler alert, it just come across on my screen. Reece Nelson is starting. My guy's alive in the football team again. You know, I was giving up, man. It looks like Reece Nelson's stocks are going up. Hopefully he scores today. We know he loves the game against a Merseyside side at the Emirates. Sorry for that, people. You know me, I love the Haylen players and whatnot, people. No more spoiler alerts in relation to the lineup. I'll get into the lineup at around the 5-minute mark. You know, random guy, shout out to you, because I always see you supporting the thing and whatnot, and I love your display picture. We have to protest more and more and stop buying Arsenal stuff for a while, people. I know I sound like a bit of a hypocrite wearing this and it was a gift, but allow me, it's wavy, same way. But you're right, my guy, you're right, man. I want Reece to be an Arsenal player. I think, man, forget about him, you know. Not that Saka has anything to do with it, but remember Nelson was the guy everyone was sitting there and saying is going to be next up. Saka's development's making people go, we know it's not as white and black as that, but many people are looking at it and going, why is Nelson took so long? Why is this and that? He hasn't had many chances. This is one, innit? Let's hopefully he can do a thing, man. Check Arsenal Twitter. Let me see. So salute to everybody. 101 of you in here, people. 2 minutes until we get into the lineup. Sorry, I've been thrown off. One of you is saying check Arsenal Twitter. Please, no cap. Please let it actually be satin, you know. And again, I feel sorry for the players because, you know, they have to have the mental capacity to kind of forget what's happening with the fans. But it could get long. Man said check Arsenal's Twitter. It's the same stuff, my guy. We'll get into that. We'll get into that, man. We'll get into that. No spoilers. We'll get into that. What are you lot saying, though? How are you lot feeling in relation to the game, man? Not enough about Stan Kroenke and the ownership. Obviously, we're still heavy on that. But isolated to this 90 minutes, people, what are we saying? You know, what are you lot saying? What's your thoughts in relation to this game? Nelson on the bench. All right, cool. I must be gassing. Sky Sports are lying to me because it's saying Nelson and Martinelli. You know, they're lying to me, man. Sad. But Sky Sports need to fix their graphics, man. You know, I shot a bit too early there. Nelson's stock still at an all-time low, but, you know, like Bitcoin, it will go back up, man. You lot are killing me, man. Spoiler alert. Love to see Jack and Ak in the building. You know, that rhymes, man. You know, where's the record deal coming, man? I see Tion Wayne with that deluded song. What? No remix and a cheeky cameo. Come on, man. There's enough P's and to go around for everyone. Feel me? I was confident, but I'm hearing our front line and it sounds dead. Fair play, you're allowed that. No Clue has said, I think the lineup is good considering Tierney and Lacazette injured. Cool. I did say 5-minute mark. We'll get into the lineup, people. That's exactly what we're going to do. Allow me to just bring it up on my screen for you guys, and I'll flip the screen shortly, people. Now, okay, I always make that mistake of clicking Arsenal's graphic and not learning. Just want it all to fit in shot for you guys. I don't think it's going to happen like that, but sorry, people. Down, please. There's no need for that to be up there. Sorry, people, man. Technical difficulties. It's been a manic one. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. 111 of you locked in. And again, I'm appreciative because I messed it up. I messed up the live stream. But yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm going to flip the screen round. Big up the 100 odd of you locked in. Let's start with Arsenal because, I mean, that's the club I support. And I kind of lied to you about Nelson starting, you know. So apologies for that. Before I get into the lineup, sorry, NB, I got to do this for you. Sorry, people. Let's remove that quickly because I can't multitask. Did you see the video of El Nene? Yeah, I did. And my heart bleeds for him. And we do need to support our players when they do make mistakes and when they play well. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. Back to the lineup, though, my broski. I hope you're all doing well and safe, you know. Leno's in goal, he returns. You know, Matt Ryan was involved in the equaliser at the weekend. It's not enough to retain his spot. Callum Chambers has come in. You know, his best friend in terms of football, Rob Holding, continues at centre-half. We did think Marie was going to come in for Gabriel, and that's expected. And Marie, what I like is he's cool, calm, and collected. We're going to need that in this game. And obviously, the centre-halves, Holding and Marie, you're going to be at the waters. You're going to be in for it. You know, you're going to be in the muddy waters today. With Everton are a great technical side with a number of technical players and a fantastic manager. But that first and second ball, in particular, the air, you're going to have to be at it. In fact, if we look at the game where we played at Goodison Park, on top of the obvious, you know, we was letting Michael Keane and Yerry Mina be centre mids really and just ball play. We let ourselves down set pieces. It wasn't Pepe by himself, but Pepe switched off at that corner. So game management, set pieces, we know where it is. There's enough things we could have learned from in the last game to want to put right. We know what Everton are about. They mix the perfect blend of technical ability with the, you know, the typical, you know, Everton sort of spirit of winning those first and second balls. We know what Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, their centre halves can do the same. We know what they're about. So again, you know exactly what you're heading into. So that defense, Xhaka seems to have kept his place at left back again. Xhaka's done well in the last couple of appearances he's had at left back. I'm keen to see if there's actually going to be a 1v1 threat posed against him today. And if that is, we can't expose him. So Bios, in an attacking sense, pulls out wide to kind of be that left back so Xhaka doesn't have to get forward. So hopefully he sets in people. He sits in. A man said, "You rebels, you should be at the Emirates." No one's put a gun to my head to be at the Emirates. Are you paying me to be at the Emirates? You don't know what's going on in my personal life. I coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you know, it's not that simple, you know. What are you doing? You know, whether you live in England or not, you shouldn't be talking nonsense in my live chat. You should be tweeting Kroenke out. We're all doing things we shouldn't be doing. But moving forward, people, as I said, I'm going to need a lot from Ceballos on that left-hand side. For beyond the obvious, we tend to peer to the left-hand side. Thomas Partey, we missed him. We had to, you know, him and Pepe, we had to bring them off the bench. We're now starting them. We have to remember, while we have to only consider what's in front of us in Everton, we do have a Europa League game next week. So ideally, we come through this unscathed. Certain players might be able to play their way into the lineup. Make sure you're hitting the like button. So I'm happy to see Thomas Partey in midfield. Ceballos is there as well. I'd imagine Smith Rowe in the 10, and you've got Saka or Pepe on either the left or the right. Both of them have played either one. I'd imagine Saka on the right, apologies. Pepe on the left personally. I just feel Saka's a bit more disciplined and Chambers has done well at right back. But if we scrutinize it, he's a centre half / centre mid playing at right back. And when you play well, it shows your versatility. When you play shaky, it shows shoehorning. I like Chambers, but I think Saka is better defensively and that might help Chambers get away with it. While Xhaka and Pepe probably have a slightly better relationship. Now, again, whoever is playing on that left-hand side, that's going to be vital, again, because you can see the disconnect. I like Xhaka, and it's no criticism of Xhaka. He needs to be able to get forward, you know. I mean, his strengths are not running in behind. He's not playing like a traditional left-back, so we're going to need to do that. If we don't do that, whoever's played right-back in Sunday League, if it's Seamus Coleman or whoever, you're just going to say, all right, cool. I've not really got anything to defend against. I'm going to go forward, which we need to protect Xhaka. You can spell how that's bad. Again, We need to protect players. And again, Marie and Xhaka, they do lack a bit of pace. That's no criticism. Balls in behind. Let's defend properly. And again, they can only, crosses can only be successful if someone gets on the end of it. Dealing with crosses, stopping the crosses, these are all certain things we have to deal with, but it's also movement. So going into this game, I hope those defenders are fully aware of what they have to do. Smith Rowe, you got taken off after 60 minutes in the game before last, or was it last game? I can't remember, but happy to see you. Pepe, Saka, do what you need to do. And Nketiah, haven't had too many appearances and opportunities of late. Play well, everybody loves you. Looking at the bench, obviously considering it's all but done in relation to Balogun's alleged new deal. Unfortunate not to see Balogun on the bench. I would have loved him to grab some minutes. Would have loved to have seen Martinelli through the middle in line with his long-term development of eventually taking over the throne of being the centre-half of this club. Not to be. I actually thought Willian would start. I thought it'd be Willian and Pepe, but fair play. Willian still remains on the bench. Gabriel had a bit of a shaky game last game. Can't complain that he's on the bench. I do think, Gabriel could have played, and I'm Gabriel FC, but Marie has to come in as well. I did want Marie to start. We're not going to go with Gabriel and Pablo Marie, so it's one or the other. No complaints there. El Nene's on the bench. Nice to see Odegaard's fit enough to be on the bench. Clearly, he's not fully fit. Cedric and Bellerin provide depth. Matt Ryan arguably deserves to start this game. Nonetheless, he's on the bench. So it's not the strongest of squads, but there's opportunity for players here. Again, what's happening offside out of the game, people, and it might affect the players, but I don't want to hear excuses. You play well. All you can do that's all you can do, really and truly, and take some form going into the game against Unai Emery's Villarreal next week. So that's the lineup, people. Once again, Leno, Callum Chambers, Rob Holding, Pablo Marie, Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos, Thomas Partey, Saka, Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Nketiah. Let me know your opinion on the lineup and that all of those sort of things, people. I appreciate that. Random guy, Marie and Gabriel have never played together. I don't know what that. Oh, you must be talking to someone in the live chat. Don't love the Eddie start, but pretty happy overall. Let's support Eddie, man. I know I would have loved to have seen Balogun start. Martinelli for me again, but Eddie's the one that's getting the start, and he's going there in it, people. It is what it is in that regards, man. Talking to Turf TV, love to have you back. You said it's so nice to hear you talk about football again, DG. I never thought the beautiful game would feel the same again earlier this week. Apologies. Let's hope Eddie goes full-blown righty tonight. Fact. I would have started Saka at left back with Smith Rowe on the left, which would cause havoc. I hear the method to your madness, my guy. I really do. It is what it is, bro. Bro, I'm not at the Emirates. Like, what do man want me to do? Like, am I gonna let the internet tell me what I can and can't do, what I shouldn't do, where I really feel? Nobody can tell me I don't want Conke out or I haven't said anything. So, what do you want man to do? People going to handle my affairs in my personal life to allow me to get to the Emirates on this particular day. If not, you have to be quiet, man. Like, anyways, people, moving on. I'll be damned if the internet can make me do something. DG played a lotto, man. Got Eddie Nketiah correct. Nah, man, that was a pretty predictable one. I can't claim that one, my guy. Is Balogun injured? Thought he'd make the sub bench at least for this match. Same dilly, but not to be had, innit? It is what it is, man. I don't know, man. You have to ask Arteta or listen to what Arteta says. End of the day, Balogun's not on the bench, and all I can say in that regards that he deems that, with Nketiah, with Martinelli on the bench, potentially the ability to go with Pepe or Willian if Dyer needs to go up front. He's deemed Balogun don't need a place on the bench. Would love to see Nelson get some minutes because he's been on the bench a couple times of late and not played. So it is what it is, man. See what I'm saying, fam? Like, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory, I'm not above criticism. If people think I should be there right now, I should. But at the same time, when I'm at the last ones, or when I'm protesting on my 2 feet, walking past down the street about racism, something that I do feel deserves my 2 feet, or giving my emotional, no, I can tell with that. So, no one's about criticism. People can say what they want, but I mean, the world needs to go. To be honest, Nketiah is not a bad chance. He scored against Everton last time and scored in the last game. This could be a confidence boost for him. And that's the funny thing. Everton away, he struggled. Everton at home last season, that came at the time where he just kind of come fresh from Leeds and Arteta was bigging him up and he's getting his opportunities. Like, I'm sure Newcastle and Everton, them 2 games at the Emirates, they were back to back. And he was played well there. So again, hopefully lightning can strike twice. Jay Woke, I'm not referring to you still. But yeah, man, love last time to prove for Eddie, especially after the contract of Balogun. Just a fan is saying Deluded, another banging show. I appreciate that. We're only 15 minutes in and I'm getting that sort of love. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Obviously, 106 likes. We're off to a great start, but there's 208 of you watching. So a couple man are lazy still. A couple guys and girls are being lazy. Stop that, man. Chico said, big up DG Nation, and Ketcher needs to be seen to sell him in the summer. If I'm cynical, you know, Nketiah, Chambers, probably playing for moves. You know, I listen, you know me, I like Chambers. I think he could be a good squad player. But we need to remember, he's got 2 years left on his deal. You know, so like Callum Chambers, Lacazette, El Nene, Xhaka's of a different squad status, but Xhaka's got 2 years left. I heard last 2 years of deals were making decisions. So it is what it is. Is what it is, man. Kieran has said, I respect you, bro. Kroenke out is embarrassing to Arsenal. Our clubs to hold the board and Arteta responsible for our results. I'm not love for that, my guy. I'm not too sure. I think everybody can be held accountable. I don't think Arteta out is it. I mean, man said Arteta out. Kroenke out is embarrassing. I think it's needed. I think what's happening to Arsenal and has been happening under his leadership is embarrassing. And I feel while you can't necessarily lay blame, I get you with mentioning other people in relation to Arsenal's failings. At the end of the day, it's his club. You know, they're kind of carrying out his orders and doing what he's needed to do. And ultimately, the culture falls from the bottom. So I'll always support Kroenke out. I really love how people are being vocal and things like that. But again, I'm trying to keep it in relation to football. Like I said, keep it going, keep the hashtags and whatnot going, my guy. Martinelli over Nketiah any day. I feel you lot on the Nketiah things, but I'm not saying no one's criticizing him. I mean, getting at him, but let's remember he's an Arsenal player, innit? Whether you like players or not, I still think they deserve that right to be supported, and especially because of what's going on this week, and these players don't deserve it just like us. I think we should support them, man. You know, even if you don't want Eddie in the lineup, it's happened, innit? You have to live with it. If you want Eddie to do, want Eddie to do well, he plays he plays away to a move. You know, Nketiah, suddenly that's a 20 million plus. You know, Chambers, again, I'm just throwing him in there because of the contract. You know, you want these players to play well. Decisions have to be made over Nketiah, Lacazette, Chambers, El Nene. You know, we'll see what happens, man. Emma said, hi, DG. Only a pump up the likes. I appreciate that. Jay Woke is right with the like and subscribe, people. It is what it is, man. Big up yourself. What have you said, DG? I love the show. What's your predictions for the game? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't even say that. We're public enemy number one, innit? The world wants us to lose, innit? You know what? I think Everton are going to stress us today. I'm going to say 3-2 Arsenal, man. I've kind of accepted there will be a goal from a set piece. You know, Ben Godfrey's a good player. Apparently, Everton are trying to sign Max Aarons, you know. It must be nice to need a right back and go after it, man. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, man. You know, at the end of the day, people, please make sure you're hitting the like button. 242 of you. What's your thoughts going into the game? Should we look at the Everton one very quickly? And I feel sick, people. I feel sick because FPL said Calvert-Lewin's not going to be fit. And I knew to put him in my team. I know I shouldn't bet against Arsenal, but I knew to put him in my team. I knew not to listen. That scumbag Kudela of Slavia Prague is apparently appealing his 10-game ban for racially abusing Glenn Kamara. But that's the last I'll say on that pussy hole. But anyways, people, Calvert-Lewin's back. You know, Pickford, Coleman, Ben Godfrey, Holgate, Lucas, Allen, Andre Gomez, Sigurdsson, Calvert-Lewin, James Rodriguez, Richarlison. So again, that's a very good start in 11. Really, they've got defenders who can ball play. They've got several threats in the air. They've got, you know, technically good footballers. You know, that midfield, they work hard. You know, you can't play for Carlo Ancelotti if you don't put in the work. You know, they've got Allen snapping at it. We know their fullbacks will go forward. You know, Ben Godfrey on the ball looks decent. He does what he needs to do. You know, don't see any Michael Keane. So again, with the exception, you know, Yerry Mina on the bench, you know, he was somewhat of a hero against us. Former Arsenal man, will be on the bench. You know, it could be a political one. They've got quality. You know, Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin are going to make them centre-halves earn their weekly wages today. So it's a massive game. You know, Sigurdsson being an ex-Spurs man, he was fully on it against his former club. I'm sure he'll be on it against former rivals. So they have a lot of quality. You know, this guy is doing all he can to go for England with the Euros. And again, Calvert-Lewin's a very good player. With respect to Calvert-Lewin, clearly his goals this season, the majority of them are very similar. He relies on service, marking properly, double up against him and stop the crosses, suddenly in a footballing sense, you kill the threat of the player, you know. So that's just me. That's the Everton lineup. I'll flick back to the Arsenal one. 269 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. We're at 156 likes. I do reckon we can get 200, which is the target before the end of the game, if you lot all play your part, people. Big up, bro. Dying at people, mad that Eddie starts. It's a chance to prove himself. If he does well, we can demand more P's. Good lineup. I'm worried about our centre backs against Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Man got out jumped by Sterling and Jota. Boy, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. And this is why I said winning your first and second balls, being up for it today. You know, centre halves. That's what I said, my guy. I agree. Centre halves are gonna have to earn their weekly wages today. Midfield as well. You know, I want to see us switched on from set pieces as well. Alexander has said Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison don't score easy goals. They enjoy bringing it to shaky defenders. They do. You show a bit of fear, the man there just laps onto that. You know, fully facts D. You know, Kroenke out. Score prediction, I went with a 3-2 Arsenal. I'm not sure if you heard me, bro, ski. Matthew said, Holding doesn't attack the ball well enough for me in the air. That you reckon? I actually think he again, I hear you, I agree, but I feel in comparison, and again, I'm not saying that to praise him necessarily, but I think he does his fair share in the air. I personally think what for me with Holding, I don't think he's street smart enough in that the best centre halves are pessimistic in that they sniff danger. They expect their partner to make a mistake in a healthy way. I feel sometimes Holding gets caught flat-footed, several goals. Sometimes it's not necessarily Holding's fault. I'm sure against Wolves or Villa, and I'm defo 100% sure there was defo another team. There's Wolves, Villa. There's been several times where Rob Holding, he doesn't look over his shoulders. You know, Wolves is definitely one. Southampton, he don't look over his shoulders. If you're a centre half and you can't find your striker and you're looking like that, you're in problems. Easier said than done, you know, but it is what it is, man. And now, MB, I'm not saying, listen, I think we can all agree Nketiah isn't the bee's knees. You know, we're struggling to see if he's to have a long-term future here. We all would have loved Balogun involved, Martinelli involved, damn right, Aubameyang and Lacazette to be fit, wishing them all the best. But at the end of the day, Nketiah's starting in it, and he deserves our support. At the end of the day, he's come from the academy. Yeah, I know he's come via Chelsea, but he's come from the academy. All he's wanted to do is play for Arsenal Football Club. You know, these are the things we claim we're losing, people. So, you know, that's all he wanted. He's not picking himself in it. And for me, even if you don't believe in him, surely you want him to do well. So you see the back of him, because he's been crying about first team football. The first minute somebody flashes a bit of first team at him, he's gonna jump on it like a uni student on a freshers week. They're gonna jump on any sort of thing they can bag. You know, it's what he's gonna do. And if we can take that 20+ million sell-on clause, Balogun there, Tyrese John Jules there, Martinelli there, Lacazette, Aubameyang, decisions need to be made. Who knows? Arteta might be looking at a next striker. The world moves on. You know, not everybody can do what Saka's doing, what Smith Rowe doing. You know, shout out Smith Rowe, and it was clearly all a timing thing with Smith Rowe. But just up until December, he was probably one of them you was looking at. You know, is he going to be like Maitland-Niles and Joel? Does he go out on loan? Is he one like Nelson where you're looking at in the summer? All roads kind of point down one way, barring a miracle. I don't know, man. Big up Dan Hudson. And Nketiah will be up for it. He isn't bad. Big up DG. Fingers crossed it'll be a good one, 100%. Big up Steve and all the members for reiterating the message. Make sure you're hitting the like button. We should be over 200 by the start. Amen. Facts. You know, just over half an hour before kickoff. We're at 174. We're moving closer, people, but not quite close enough, though. Nketiah had his chance at the beginning of the season and was poor. Don't see how he deserves another chance when Martinelli's on the bench. Joking. Fair play. Even the biggest supporters of Arteta knows Eddie isn't good enough. And this is it as well, no clue. Man, I forgive credit where due. You know, he's the reason we never lost. Big up Matt Ryan as well. But he was paid to come off the bench and score. And I think, listen, I didn't agree with Eddie celebrating. I did think the mentality wasn't patterned and all of these things. But it is what it is. He's a young lad. Yeah, he should have been too, man. No sour patches today. It's a fruit pastels one. Oh, well, it's green. The packet's green, so you can't even see. I will not blame Eddie. I will blame Arteta if he does not score. Apparently, Holding is listed as having the captain's armband today. Big vote of confidence for Rob Holding. You think the protest will affect the performance today? Of course, good. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's going to affect it because that's a talking point. These players don't. I know they live in somewhat of a bubble, but they don't live in a bubble. They know exactly what happened before the ground. They were probably briefed on arriving to the Emirates. They obviously got friends talking about it. They obviously know what's going on. They probably have their own opinions, of course, but it's down to them. Did they use this to put in a good performance and try and do what they can to make Arsenal again spoken about from a footballing terms, or they allow it to crumble? Really, if it doesn't go our way, I think it's excuses because it's a bit of a different one. There's no fans there, and I think it's abundantly clear it's a Kroenke thing. Nobody's blaming the players. Nobody can blame the players. And then when on 2 cents, he's not going to blame the players for the Super League, neither Arteta and things like that. So we'll have to see. Emma said, DG, just hit the sub button. The only Arsenal TV channel I've hit the sub button. I appreciate that. But there's many good ones out there, my guy, man. Many good guys out there, man. I'm not the only one. I do hope Reece Nelson gets a little run. Big up my guy, Sky Talk. We tried a thing. Today wasn't our day, but we will get that timer going. Go on, Eddie. Prove to me and us today. If not, then don't blame us for being emotional. Again, constructive criticism is always welcome. Nketiah hat-trick going to be positive. Give credit where due. Is that a trick question, Harvey? Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. Will Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison cause us problems? 100%. If they don't, Carlo Ancelotti should clip them around the ears because, again, the way they're set up and the way we're set up, we're one of probably the best teams out of all the teams in the league for what Everton strikers want to do against us, really, because we don't really want to do the battling thing for 90 minutes, second and first and second balls. What I will say is if we have the ball and we are on the front foot, then it's irrelevant what they're doing. Big up everybody locked in. What else are you lot saying, people? As you lot can see, there's the lineup. I say we swap it, people, and look at the Everton one. I wouldn't say looking fresh, but I wouldn't say I'm looking fresh, but fair play, my guy. Apparently, people have attacked AFTV and said, get out of our club, DG. Listen, I don't know about rumours and all these sort of things. I just want to keep it about Arsenal, man. About what's going on with the club, man. All this wish-wash, I feel, in the last day and last week, speaking about bare things, apart from anything to do with my club, man. Big up Ian James. The players, need to step up for the fans. Exactly. Fully, man. Great comments today, people. Big up yourself. Big up all the members. 353 of you. Please hit the like button. Again, how can we not be at 200? You're not doing the guy dirty. Big up DG. Come. I shout to you, man. I'm not gonna repeat your thing, but shout out to you, my guy. He's G'ing up Eddie and Nketiah. That one there is a bit mad, but shout out to the members, Steph. Still, it is what it is. Cade, all of that's needed, man. All of that's needed. Pepe has to take Godfrey's soul tonight, is where it is. And lockdown things are being eased. I don't want these Everton guys to come here, embarrass Arsenal and go on a little night out at London. I'm sure they've all got pals that they're probably going to meet, guys and girls, after this game. Let's not go and let them have a movie, people. Let's not allow them to have a movie. Kevin, I hope you're good. Big up all the regulars as well. Eddie playing false seven, you're one of the guys that have been running them jokes about Nketiah slightly goes out wide. Do you like the idea of Saka, Smith Rowe, and Odegaard attacking trail behind the striker next season? I don't mind it as an option. We need options. Sometimes it might be them. Sometimes you might need different things. Over a 38 game, you need that, man. What do you make of the protest happening right now? Needed, but it's just the first of many. This one ain't going to change anything, but we need to keep the energy because Arsenal, specifically Stan Kroenke, is expecting 1-0 done. He's expecting if we was to go on a little bit of run or win the Europa League that we're going to stop. That's where us fans need to keep the same energy, and it might get ugly. It obviously would be very upsetting on the players if we was to win the Europa League and turn it into a Kroenke out thing. But these sort of in war, these things are necessarily needed. Get your score predictions in, people. Get your score predictions in. Also, make sure you're hitting the like button. Miles, if Nketiah is going to do well, he has to rise to the occasion of playing against Holgate and Ben Godfrey. What I will say, they switch off. Holgate and Michael Keane, what was it, the Spurs game? They switched off incredibly for Kane's goals. that should be of benefit. You know, if I'm Eddie and Nketiah, I hope he's studying Godfrey and Holgate, and he must have played with them at England level, so he must know a little bits and pieces in relation to that. If you know, this is where football becomes the thinking man's game, because I don't know, if you can't physically show Godfrey anything, try and outsmart him in some way. If you can't go long, go short. If you can't outpace him, man, outstrength him. You can't outstrength him, think faster. You know, this is what we need from Eddie. He's clearly not as I want you to be. He's not happy about not playing. I don't like, no player should be happy. You know, a manager should never have 25 happy players. That means somebody's complacent, people. Do you get it, people? So it's an interesting one. Eddie Nketiah has done a lot of talking. Hopefully he continues it. Big up the fans. These are amazing scenes here on Sky Sports. Shout all the fans them. But once again, it can't be one and done. It can't be one and done. This is elite scenes. But yeah, what you lot saying for score predictions? We got Adam is saying 2-2. Well, obviously, people, let me know what teams. I'm just gonna have to assume in Arsenal's favour. We've got a 2-1 Arsenal, but it will be a tight game, basically. Fair play. Where's Balogun? Not here. Not here at all, man. It's a bit of a shame. Realistic partner for Partey next season. What's his face? Coop Miners. I hope he comes. Cooper Miners. I can't say his name, but the Dutch bro. You know who he is. You know, we've got a 2-2. Big up the Twitch gang as well. You know, don't think I've forgotten about you. Shout out to you lot on Twitch. You know, Deluded Gooner 187. If you actually want to have notifications about my videos, you know, Twitch gang never have any complaints in that regards. Shout out to you lot. How long until kickoff on a Friday? 28 minutes. Raw time is going slow. Shout out Kevin Campbell. He's there on Sky Sports. Nice to see him get his check. I appreciate that. You know, we got time for you, Kevin Campbell. We can't blame Eddie if he gets no service. That's true. That's true. EG, the problem Eddie has is at the moment, nothing in his game screams quality. However, some players are late developers. Let's hope Eddie is in that category. Hammer down the lights. Appreciate that. And you lot didn't come here to hear me chew on a fruit pastel, but you're right on that. Like, some strikers blossom at different ages, and this is why I'm not against him being sold for obvious reasons. I'm not against keeping him. You know, one thing's for sure is you probably wouldn't be in my plans beyond the squad player, but can we loan you out? And him turning into a better player is better for us. I think he's going to be sold, but I wouldn't be against giving him a new deal and loaning him out. Same way, again, if you can grab 20 plus for Eddie, you know, Newcastle are saying 20 or something for Nelson, and Maitland-Niles will probably be of that ilk. Suddenly, you know, I don't know with Arsenal's negotiating skills, but you might be touching 60 million. Obviously, it's all political, but that could be 60 million on 3 players that might go on and hit targets and be certain players within their own rights. But you can take that 60 million and buy one real quality players. Do you get it? Like, and stop these sort of love dramas we've got with some players at this club. You know, I would love Basuma, but whenever it seems like the obvious one, we're just not doing it, are we? Two on Everton. James Rose has not got time for us. A bit shame. You know, Eddie is just a poacher. Martin Eddie's like a beast. True, but you know, there's nothing wrong with having a poacher in the squad. Score goals, everyone's cool, man. Very soon, my guy. I know I keep saying it, but we have to wait, man. He's a Xhaka clone now, man. Don't say that. You're rubbing out my players, man. 3-2 Arsenal. Don Carlo in shambles. Hey, man. I want to win, but I don't want to see disrespect for Carlo, man. That's big Carlo Ancelotti, man. Serious manager in this. 2-1 Everton. No faith. Derek's faith is on the floor. Can't really blame him. Is what it is. Man said Lingardinho. Hey, I'll take your word for that, Harvey. Aki saying 0-0. Fair play. Would you sell Nketiah for 5 million? No. Liverpool got 20 mil for Brewster. Must have been a witch hunt. Then Eddie should be worth the same price. Probably. But what I would say is Brewster had that relatively solid season at Swansea, you know, and Nketiah hasn't had a long-term body of work in a first-team environment. It didn't bang at Leeds, you know. He didn't play for whatever reason. Here, he's been bits and pieces, but, you know, at least Brewster had that little season, man. Is what it is, man. And as I keep telling you, you know, please guys and girls, especially the ladies, please, 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 if you're going to listen to my voice, if you're going to play my live streams, please do not, if your man is insecure, if he's jealous, if he knows that I've got what he ain't got and I'm a chocolate darling, please don't play my stuff in front of him. Cause you get people like this, bro. You've got beer in your DP. It's a lovely day in the UK. Go in the beer in the garden, sip your beer, chat to your wife. But you want to come here calling people want to be pundits. You know, what's wrong, bro? What's wrong? You know, your wife's not liking this because your wife's in another room. You know, when the merchandise drops, what do you think she's buying? Calm it down, bro. Drink your Stella and calm it down. You know, your decision making is clearly poor because that's a dead juice as well. But shout out to you, man. You know, I'm never nowhere near there. You're never going to be near your wife's. You know, is what it is, man. But hold it up, my guy. I hope you're doing well and safe, man. You know, Cronky out business. Anyways, people, please make sure the 300 of you are hitting the like button, people. It is what it is, man. Bro, man are drinking Stella, you know. Them man there, you know. Anyways, let's keep going, people. I love it, man. It's a Friday. I got time for people today, but I worked too damn hard for you lot for people to come here and tell me that. When did I talk about pundit? This is why I love YouTube, man. It is what it is. That's a shame, man. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. I want to say 2-0 Everton, but I don't want to be negative. Bro, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel. It's not negative. If you feel it 2-0 to Everton, 2-0 to Everton. I'm saying 3-2 Arsenal because in the last few weeks, I've tried to just talk that into existence. It is what it is in that regards, people. Buendia and Edouard would be great additions, in my opinion, probably. Let's support Eddie instead of debating his transfer value, you know, or we can do both. You know, we can talk about that, but we can give him our support like every other player. You know, it is what it is. More want 20 for him, but fair play. Jacques is underrated. I think he's underappreciated in some aspects, but I don't quite think he's the mustard for the club. But it is what it is. Stella might not be bad, but bro, anyone, if you're gonna sit there and make it your display picture, you're beaky, bro. Like you're beaky, my guy. Like I can't trust you, my guy. Come on, bro. Dead. Them man, there are scats as well. It's probably a flat one as well. Scatty, he's probably drinking it all warm and that. You scatty done, bro. Too many Stellas. Too many. Nonetheless, we move, people. We move. Sorry, man. And to his wife, sorry, man. I know. He's a good guy. You known him since he was young and that. You always wanted to make a move, but he kept telling you he loved you. I know it's tough. I know. Make sure you spend up his credit card and them thing there. Shout out to you, though, man. Like, shout out to you. Big up yourself, Ahmed. Positive vibes. Keep up the good work. Respect from Toronto. Big up the Canadian ones. And I appreciate that, Ahmed, man. I really do. We might draw this. Hopefully not, man. But if that's what you believe, I'm not sure. Everyone keeps talking about line of duty, but I ain't been taking it in. Maybe that's something I should be doing, man. You know, maybe that's something I should be doing, man. I am not, but I'm trying to be cool, bro. He's a scatty don, fam. He's a scatty don. You know, if I had £1 for every time someone said Pepe, Bourgeois, this guy, that guy, my guy, I don't mind it, innit? I just wish I had them man's wages. Big up Adam, man. I appreciate you, man. I can't get this. I can't say, hey, brother with the Stella, man. I got time for you today, you know. Like I can't lie to you. As much as I love Arsenal, this is the way I feel about the club right now. This is probably the worst week to be live streaming. I got time for you, man. Once again, let me blow next kiss. Wife, you know. If I had a pen, you know, she'd probably let me draw on a, you know, put a little autograph there. My handwriting is crap. Anyone that's seen it, even more of a violation. Big up the members. Feeling blindly optimistic, 3-0. We need some optimism, man. Hit the like button. I went with a 3-2 Arsenal, so I'm going with that. Ali, man, you're bringing tears to my eyes, man. Big up DG. Been watching you when you had 200 subscribers. Hey, you've been here from the blue jacket days, the iPhone days, the mad days, man. I appreciate that. I really do, man. I really do. I really do, man. I really appreciate that, because without you lot, we wouldn't have a half decent channel and growing and all of these things. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not just saying that to save face or because it's the right thing to say. I genuinely do. You know, it's nice to wake up every day, make some content, and know you lot in whatever time you can fit in of me in your schedules, you make a way, man. And I appreciate you, Ali. I appreciate all of you lot, man. Anyways, people, moving on. Ishmael said, DG, better to support the channel, PayPal or here? Probably, but both the same. They both take their cuts, don't they? Don't they really? But whatever's of convenience, my guy. Nonetheless, I appreciate that. The fact that you're here with my channel loaded on your computer is enough for me, my guy. There's 378 of you here. Please make sure you're all hitting that like button. Where are we at in terms of likes? 283. Hey, people. Like I said, I'm appreciative of you. I'm appreciative of you lot. You know. We're almost at 300. That's almost 100 odd more from the initial target. So I appreciate you lot for that one, man. I really do. Eddie will get his celly out 2 times today. People eat their words. Hey, man. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does, man. I want to see all of that. I want to see all of that, man. Exactly. Remember them old school days where it was pigeons? A man said, if you had unlimited money, what would your ideal team be? Psh, my guy, it could be a lot, man. It could be a lot. We buy Mbappe and Neymar and take it all from there, really and truly. You know, I'll take it all from there. Mads, I'm good. I hope you're good as well, my guy, man. Throwbacks. Man said BlackBerry Messenger days. Hey, that's too much of a throwback. I appreciate the sub, my guy. I really do. Man said, followed man from the dodgy light into green screens. We up now. Hey, throwbacks again. Memory lane. We've been through some tough times. Real runs will remember when the sound was mad. Like you could hear me calmly, but the sound was mad. I'm appreciative of all of you lot, but the ones that persisted with the bad audio, I have you lot's respect the most, if I have to, because me myself and I don't need to see 4K graphics and all of these things, but you see when audio is patchy or sounding a bit shaky, that's what loses me. So I really respect all you lot, and you lot were some grafters, man. I mean, come on now, man. KJ has said, I like Martinelli, but I feel like Eddie is better at leading the line. Fair play. I don't, but fair play. I think Martinelli is, because with aggressive intention. I think Eddie's a bit passive. You know, amazing scenes. It looks like the rallies are out in full effect now around the Emirates and that. You know, shout out to the fans them, because again, we've got to keep this going, and Arteta's job is just to make sure the boys are focused on the job at hand. The last few days has shown the Kroenke's full intentions. Facts. Big up DG when he used to have the green screen behind and nothing on it. Hey, throwbacks, man. Throwbacks, man. You lot are killing me, man. What's your thoughts on the Marie Holding partnership? I think they're cool. I think they're 2 calmer fellows. I think they're all right. You know, don't quite feel either one is quite the bee's knees, but I think it's cool. It's a calming one. They read the game better with each other. You know, I think Gabriel needs that. He can't play with Marie because Arteta is not going to go with 2 left footers, and there's no David Luiz. And like you've seen over the last couple games from Gabriel, he plays well, but is prone to some moments of madness. Why are people acting like Balogun is the next best thing? Hey, come on, man. I hope he is the next best thing, but I agree. Let's just let the man develop. But I think he's a good player, man. Broski. You see me on them ways. Love for that, my guy. I hope so. 7-0 to Arsenal. Would love that. Hey, Pulisic might be clear of Pepe. You might not. Fair play, my guy. I prefer Pepe. I'm always gonna say that, man. Fair play. 3-0 to us. Hope so, man. I really hope so. Whatever you said, big up DG, legend of the YouTube game. How much do you hate Chelsea, my bro? As much as I can as an Arsenal fan, but then there's that in it. Like, I actually like Chelsea's academy, you know. It's just the fans, man. It's the fans with all the clubs. Like, I hate the clubs for obvious reasons, but it's the fans, man. I got so many Chelsea supporters. How can I hate you lot when you lot used to be my brothers? You lot know you used to be Arsenal fans in 04. Like some of you City, man, still. I have to say it, as an Arsenal man, I've got nothing left, man. I have to say all of that. I remember real throwback, stars of the week. I should bring that one back, man. I love doing that. The stars and duds of the week. That was crazy. Tino said, don't forget the phone the phone videos from back in the day, 100%. You know, as much as I love to show you like the Arsenal one, I'll show up the thingy ones for you lot. You know, that's the Everton ones. 317 likes. I appreciate that. Let's keep that one going. How close are we until kickoff? 15 minutes, people. 360. I wish 326 likes. Good thing I'm good at talking about football. Clearly can't count. I do think they'll make a difference, but at the same time, it's just we need to keep going. You know, protest there, making noise on Twitter, making noise everywhere. You know, never letting them forget, no matter what happens with Arsenal. I haven't heard AJ Tracy's new thing, but it is what it is. He might be, but Neymar's a bloody good footballer, so it's what it is. Chat to Robbie, mate. You have to chat to Robbie, man. I like Saint Maximin, but I just think the end product's not good enough. And Eddie Nketiah's had 3 starts in his last 16 Premier League games this season and has 2 goals. Let's be fair, not many of that has been off the bench, man. We love you, DG. I appreciate that, man. You know, you've seen what happened to Ryan Giggs. I probably need to do a separate video on that, but the best way to say that one is moving mad. Moving very mad. Ryan Giggs is moving very mad. You lot open up another tab and Google that because Ryan Giggs is doing a mad stuff. But anyways, apart from that, is what is. Jaden has said the ratio's looking healthy. Let's keep that one going. You know, not only I don't think we can afford Calvert-Lewin because of the price he's at now, but at the same time, you know, if we could, why not? But you know, if you have they're completely different. But we have a striker like Aubameyang and we don't play to his strengths. We're gonna get Calvert-Lewin and not cross the ball and be surprised that he ain't scored certain goals, man. Shout out to Livs, man, my guy. Shout out to him. You know, whatever he's doing on NBC, hopefully he's representing the club and saying his thing, which I'm sure he will. So yeah, shout out to him, man. But in relation to this game, it is what it is. That's the Everton lineup. Let me switch it back to the Arsenal one. He might be, or you know, he might be starting Eddie to raise his value, or he might just be starting Eddie because he thinks Eddie is his best option at this moment in time, whether we agree or not. You know, my point just being every variable is possible, man. John has said, big up DJ. I remember you streaming from the park and when you're on the move. No rest for the wicked, my guy. Love the content. Keep up the good work. I shout out to you, John, because you've probably seen Soho Square, Camden, bare different mad areas, and just bro. Remember them days there, lunch break quickly. I remember just find a little anywhere there was a little place of doing it, and that's where people always ask me for advice on YouTube. Not that I've made it, just start, man. Because the day I stopped making excuses, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, I can't do this, I can't do that, and I tried to control the variables I did, I personally feel I started to get somewhere, but is what it is. Barry Murphy, I reckon the Toffees are gonna turn you over today if the coach gets in. Hey, Barry, good sense of humor, man. Hopefully not, but if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, man. You know, pro. If you feel Pulisic better than him, cool, man. You know, when they both bucked each other at Wembley, what happened? But I'm an Arsenal fan. You lot say I look like the guy, so I have to back Pepe. That's my guy. I just like Pepe. I actually like Pepe as a player and as a person. You know, I like Pepe. I don't think he's the bee's knees and that, but I don't think he's as bad as people make out. He's never going to hit the heights of, 72 million, but you get the point. You know, same way, don't get twisted. Pulisic is a baller still. I don't know why Pulisic don't play too tough at Chelsea, complete 90 minutes and that. But I think he's a baller. And if he really, really wants it, he can go up certain levels and be even more important for Chelsea. Because I think he's a good player for Chelsea. I just don't feel when you think of Chelsea, you think of Pulisic. I think he has potential to get to that level. But forget him. Well, man said birds right again. You lot can say that once again. I should start anytime. I should set some mad algorithm up. Anytime someone says that, you have to donate something. Because like I said, I need their wages, I might even start being a doppelganger for one of those people. You lot love this pigeon talk. Do you know why I hate it? Because I know exactly what you lot are referring to, man. Can Kane do a Sol Campbell? Hey, I would love Kane to do that, but probably not. DG, who is one Everton player you'll take for Arsenal? Decore, if possible. Lucas, because we could do with him and Tierney at left back. I'm a big fan of Ben Godfrey. I like Richarlison. Wouldn't mind Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, man, I don't think I'm missing anyone else out. Probably am. Boy, it's working, isn't it? If it doesn't, then we might be looking at it left, but it is what it is. Best football content on YouTube, love from India. You see, Why I can never give up? Because again, me in North London, somebody in India is looking at my content and rating it. I appreciate you and all the other Indians out there, just like everybody else out there, man. Bro, don't start. Listen. Don't get too ahead, people, please. Hey, Tino, pack it in, pack it in, pack it in, pack it in. Or I might start doing the Stan Kroenke thing on this channel and stop giving people a voice. Pack it in, you lot. Oh, you, pack it in. I ain't really taking it in, my guy. We all love Arsenal, and let's hope they can do a thing, man. And this is it. That wins the comment. The bookshelf, the good old bookshelf. That's comment of the, I want to say of the day, but of the whatever we're talking about, man. You know. Hey, Kevin, chill, Kevin. You're doing too much, my bro. You're doing too much. You have all the time out. You're doing way too much. Yeah, let's flick back to the Everton lineup, people. Is there anything in relation to Arsenal? Should we look at this very quickly? How close are we until kickoff? 9 minutes. So it would make sense to look at this quickly, people. Preview goals, stats, and more. As you lot can see here, people, you know what? We're unbeaten in our last 24 Premier League home games against Everton, winning 20 and drawing 4 since losing in January 1996. We've never lost in 9 previous Premier League games played on Fridays, won 7, drawn 2, the most the team has played on a specific day of the week without defeat. This will be our 200th top flight meeting with Everton. We've won 98 of the 199 so far. That's more than any side has beaten another. Sigurdsson's been involved in 5 goals in his last 5 Premier League. 5 goals in his last 7 Premier League games. 3 assists and 3 goals and 2 assists. That was weird. The way they put that was confusing me. We've conceded the first goal in each of our last 4 Premier League home games, which is scary. And Mr. Jonathan Moss, John Moss, one of the referees in the Premier League that love to make it about them. You can see a penalty or some sort of bookie moment for some team in this. Let's hope it's something Arsenal benefit from, people. Thoughts on Eminem? Overrated. Sick rapper, overrated. Watch how we lose today because of these records. Hey, man. Another record to break. You lot, hey, stop all of that, man. Stop all of that, man. Stop all of that. I said 3-2 as well. What have you said? Arsenal 3, Everton 2. Pepe, Sacadinho, and Smith Rowe is scoring predictions. I appreciate that, S. You know the thing. Ain't said you choosing N'Golo Kante for a minute. Best football content from London. I appreciate that in the world, my guy. But nonetheless, love for that. What else have we got? Man said, hey, let's not body shame. We don't body shame, Rani. You know, we motivate. Let's calm that one down. Let's calm it down. What are you lot saying? If we don't concede to Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Richarlison in the first 15, we should be okay. Fair play. What else have we got? We're going to win 3-0. Hope so, my dude. Hope so. I'm going to hold you to it, man. And this is what scares me as well, my guy. Everyone's gonna, because we're public enemy number 1. Same way everybody wanted Liverpool to lose against Leeds. I'm sure Chelsea, Brighton, obviously, let's be respectful to Brighton. It's not quite the same, but it is what it is. You and Hugh Wizzy are the top 2. Hey, man, there's bare people out there, but nonetheless, shout out for that, my guy. Shout out to Hugh Wizzy as well. One of the Premier League YouTubers that don't act bougie. One of the only ones, really. Big up Nicky. He said, "What's good, DG? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm late. Much love, bro. You don't have to apologize. You get here when you get here. Love for that, though. Better late than never. None of that. True. No. Oh yeah. You know the ones you lot confusing me. It's going to be a physical match, as it would be against Everton. So we need to make sure we're right, man." TB, you might have egg on your face come the end of this game. Don't say all of that because life has a funny way of humbling us. But he has said, Everton are some dead ballers. There's no way we're losing to B-Tech Liverpool. Let's be easy. Park bench and DGJs were lit. Arsenal to win 3-1. Saka with a hat-trick. Xhaka to get sent off. And Calvert-Lewin with an overhead bicycle. Hey, man, you must have seen that in the dream. That's way too specific. Or that must have happened on FIFA. Deluded and Tom come like Wright and Burkamp. Hey, who's Wright and who's Burkamp beyond the obvious? Because I'm being right, but Ian Wright used to say Burkamp changed the game and all of that, and I wouldn't mind being Burkamp still. I'm just gonna say I'm Thierry Henry, man. You heard about the Gooner in critical condition? No, that's the first I've heard about it. Don't have any knowledge on that, but I hope he's in, he gets in good health and it's not more serious than it actually is. And I don't know how that's happened. That could be for any reasons. I need some specifics, but I hope nothing else. If it is at the protest, I hope it's not a thing like that. I hope everyone can return in the same way they left their yards. Make sure you hit the like button. Big up the New Zealand ones. I assume you are from New Zealand. If not, I got egg on my face. We need to be aggressive from the get-go and not after a halftime Arteta pep talk. 100%. 100%. Bro, Derek, I spoke about it, man. Very disappointed to see that from Ray Parlour, man. I don't want to go over it, my guy, but yeah, man. Shout out to Robbie for keeping composed. I'm a bit disappointed and it's a bit hypocritical. Your argument doesn't stand anything, surely, when you've been on AFTV multiple times. Because if it just cares about money, then what do you care about then? Because you went and put yourself on it, surely. Man, what can I say, my guy? I guess Jose was killing, man, innit? I just needed to play a bit more attacking. The Premier League's harder than it needed to be. I need a donation. I need a better wage. What do you want me to say, man? What have you said? An Arsenal fan has fallen from the box office roof outside the Emirates Stadium. The man was treated at the scene. Bro, then it's fuckery, innit? Pardon my language. That's deep. Hopefully, he's in good spirits. And like I said, he returns to good health and they find a way to, nurse him back to recovery. And like I said, I wish everybody can return home in the way that they left it, man. SS said, hypocrisy is the biggest thing right now with Sky telling people the Super League is all for money when they did pay-per-view. 100%, my guy. You never ain't told no lies. Big up everybody that's locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. It's 4 minutes until kickoff, people. 4 minutes until kickoff. Swear down. That's effed, man. Hopefully that's not the case. That's messed, man. That's not nice. That's not nice, mom. That's not nice. Sending in peace and love. Boy, listen. Hopefully he gets in good spirits because that's a mazzoline. That's a madness. All Chelsea fan, Gabriel gets in there. I know it's a dead shout. Gabriel gets in there, 100%. Martinelli gets in there. When you got Hudson-Odoi, I love Hudson-Odoi, but do you know what? I don't know why I think Matisse is here. Shout out to Matisse, man. There's no need to attack Chelsea. That's the only time I got the rivalry out. Shout out to Matisse, man. You lot have killed my mood with that news about the fan, man. I'm actually starting to worry about everyone else's thingy and whatnot, man. Very upsetting. Make sure you're hitting that like button, people. What else you say? We got a next 3-2. Ray Parlour is out of touch, but listen, I love Ray Parlour. He was one of my favorite players when you get beyond the obvious, but it's like, it's not what you're saying. It might, I don't think it's credible, but if I just entertain it from your point of view, you went on the channel, so what's it saying about you? Like, if I say NB, I hate him, he's a waste, man, and he stands for this, he stands for that, he this and that, and then I'm pally with you. Not only does that say I'm a two-faced twat, but that's surely you're a reflection of what stuff you're doing. So it's what it is. Need a podcast of you and She Knows Arsenal level-headed footy chat. Would be up for that. Shout out to Jesse, man. Make sure you all hit up the subs. Knows her stuff. No, She Knows Arsenal. A perfect name, really. It's quite thingy, man. Ironic. I wish I sat down and thought about my name like that, man. If that made sense. You got to link up with Turkish. Shout out Turkish and make it happen, man. It's all love, man, car. You see what it is with Matisse? It's when he makes them Arsenal comments, 9 times out of 10, they're right in it. But shit, I can't have it. Like, no, fam, you can't. You got to ride out, man. Shout out Robbie for that, man. Pick up yourself, Adrian. We're about to see kickoff. Everton seem to have won the toss and they're going to kick off, people. I'll give you a couple more seconds to look at the lineup. In fact, I'll stay with the Arsenal one really quickly. Vinay is in attendance for the game, people. Jacket on, everything on. Probably be one of the last out of the Emirates, to be fair with you. A win takes us 8th. Hey, dog. 8th is better. 8th is better than where we're at now. You know, I'll take that. I ain't going to complain about that one. Everyone's taking the knee. Whether it has an effect is the next case. But we're about to begin kickoff, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. You know, actually believes Robbie wants to lose. Nonsense, innit? Anyways, please make sure you're hitting that like button. The game has kicked off, people. Again, we'll get to the minute clock as soon as Sky Sports show it. Forward pass into Bukayo Saka. 17 seconds in. Callum Chambers gets his first touch. He finds Smith Rowe. Croydon's Kevin De Bruyne. Partey to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Chambers. Chambers goes, hey, yo. Chambers, a very heavy pass to Leno, but Leno makes it work. Chambers and Leno, let's calm down. We get away with it, but let's calm down. 38 seconds into the game. Calm down, boys. You know, holding. Smith Rowe, good tempo to the game. Smith Rowe does very well to not get brought down. Pepe, drive Pepe. Pepe forward to Ceballos. I said I'm going to need them forward runs from Ceballos on the left because Xhaka isn't able to do that. You know, it ends. Ceballos wasn't really helped, but he earns a throw-in for us. North London, my guy. Big up H for going to the process. Hope you're protest. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy to see you're back in healthy spirit like you left. Pepe, Ceballos tries a 1-2. Oh, and Nketiah got gas, tried to join it, but it's not for his pay grade. And Seamus Coleman sweeps up for Everton. Richarlison, don't let them out. Everton have done very well to get out there, but for us, we shouldn't have let them, and we haven't. First shot goes to Eddie. Eddie can't fashion a shot well enough. And it's here with Saka. I actually feel it's been a calm minute and 35 seconds from us. Callum Chambers, decent cross. Eddie gets up. Pepe, swing that. Come on, Ceballos, swing that. Unlucky. Nervous start from Everton, man. Come on. Smell blood and go for it, people. Please hit the like button as well. Partey in possession. He finds Saka. Saka drifting inside. Smith Rowe. I smell blood here for Everton, you know. Let's go out there. I'm feeling something special. You see me? I told you that it's a 3-2 thing. Smith Rowe. Leave your leg hanging. Smith Rowe earns a corner. Very good start from us, people. I'm liking this. I'm liking this from us. First off, let me make sure I ain't forgetting anything. You know? Good start from us. Never nervous, people. Love for that, my guy. You lot of kills. I see one Eddie and Nketiah coming. I can't even pull it up, but that kills me. Good start so far. You know, we've got a corner. Let's see what we can do from it. Saka, you know, I love Saka, but that's one thing. Pre-season, my bro, patting up the set pieces. It's a poor one, really. And Hammers and Everton tried to break. They're not able to, though. It's here with Mason Holgate. He finds his goalkeeper. Eddie Nketiah begins to press. Ben Godfrey says, you know what, I'll give it to Seamus Coleman, the captain. Pardon me, Alan. 3 minutes into this clash, people. All right, let's not get too gassed like Arsenal fans. It's been 3 minutes. Lucas. Saka does well, but it's still here with Sigurdsson. We've got numbers back, but that doesn't mean we're necessarily going to deal with it. First cross goes in. Xhaka gets something on it. Holding gets something on it. Smith Rowe misses it. Come on, Smith Rowe. I know you're a pretty boy. Put your head on it, son. We're looking for an offside where it's not relevant. Thank you. Maurice put his foot through it. The offsides come. Fair play. It was relevant. Don't talk that into existence, S, man. If only football was played for 5 minutes, isn't it? And Lucas Dejane has the most assists for Everton, I believe, this season. Here it is with Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah is dropping mad deep because he knows it's long against them centre halves. Chambers, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe started strongly, in my opinion. 4 minutes into this clash, it's still 0-0, people. You tell him to buy it, innit? Don't just say it for clout. Tell him to go buy up the club. It's great him saying that makes Stan Kroenke an offer he can't refuse. I do Deluded podcasts on Spotify, so I'd love for you to grab it. But, you know, we've seen African billionaires saying it. We've seen Russian oil guards and real money man say they want to buy it. Kroenke has to want to sell. You can't sell to a man. You can't buy off a man that don't want to sell. So we have to see something, man. Of course, I butchered his name, man. That's why I kept saying Lucas, man. You know, it is what it is. Just make him an offer. How much? I don't even know the specific offer he rejected Stan Kroenke initially from Usmanov, but I don't even know if Dangote's put a legit bid in for the club, but you know, the one legit bid Kroenke had, he said no. Thomas Partey forward though, finds Eddie and Nketiah. 5 minutes into this clash, we've made a very good start. You know, Smith Rowe been at the forefront, not a good pass. He sells Chambers a bit short there, and Lucas wins it. But we're doing well, man. Everton look nervous, you know. We got them pinned in on half so far. You know, we're breaking well. Just need quality. Bro, but he's not willing though, you know. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. Go pressure him. You know, I'm sure he is, but until man's actually try a thing, it's air, man. You know, it's all air, people. Anyways, people, I don't know what Sky Sports. Could you just show the game, please? Could you just show the game, bro? 5 minutes and 45 seconds into this clash, it's 0-0. Pablo Mari in possession. He finds Granit Xhaka. Pepe let it down there, but it was a good attempted pass from Xhaka, to be fair to him. 6 minutes in. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Smith Rowe's been involved. Chambers try to get forward. Saka's up for it. Say that every week, don't I, though? Ben Godfrey goes long. No foul, holding, no foul. That's the first one. You know, personally, yeah, it was a foul. Holding, if you lose, there's no shame in it. You know, just double up on Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin earns a very good free kick there. You know, sometimes just let him win it. Let someone else deal with it. Everton will take a set piece eventually, people, as we approach the 7-minute mark. Don't forget to hit the like button. Live post-match reaction after this game shortly follows, people. Make sure you're all there for that one. Sigurdsson to take this set piece, people. Sigurdsson delivers. It's a good ball into the box. Leno eventually carries it. Can we break now? Doesn't look like there's anything there for Leno. And what happened with Holding there? Holding did very well just to put his Everton man off. This is it as well. He's not selling. Kroenke is not selling. I do hope to wake up and be wrong about that, though. But here we have Granit Xhaka on this left-hand side in possession. Once again, Thomas Partey looking better when he's kind of just there by himself. Ceballos doing what I asked him, providing some sort of left-back threat to allow Xhaka to just deal with what he needs to deal with. Leno in possession, people. Approaching the 8-minute mark, and we've done all right. I must admit, it's only 8 minutes, but I'm a bit disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm happy, but I think Everton have been way more toothless than I expected. They look tired as well. And I swear Everton played on have a Monday, Friday, and them things there. The way they've dealt with Everton's fixture schedule has been poor, people. 8 minutes and 25 seconds in is still 0-0. Seamus Coleman tries to go long. Holding, see, that's made something of nothing. Holding's done well, but again, going to be in for a big day against Dominic Calvert-Lewin today. He's lost one challenge, he's won one. That's the sort of way it's going to go. You're going to win one, he's going to win one. Just make sure your team's the one that wins. James Rodriguez gives up the prospect of taking the throw-in and leaves it to Seamus Coleman, who finds Allen. Here with Ben Godfrey. How are people watching this? If you're watching this via stream, drop the stream sort of stuff in the chat, people. Let people know. Pickford. Poor kick out from Pickford, but Dominic Calvert-Lewin's made it look amazing. Now it's an Arsenal throw-in. Allen's a baller, man. 100%. 411 likes. We're moving mad, people. Keep it going, man. Next target, 500. Rob Holding finds Marie. Partey. Chambers. Forward to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe links up with Saka. Saka does well. Chambers. No risk. Finds Holding. Holding keeps it moving with Marie. Can he find Granit Xhaka? Xhaka almost sells short. Does well. Finds Thomas Partey. Got time to turn on that. Partey. Lovely pass. Oh, it was a good pass. Saka's touch let him down. But can we pursue that and make it awkward for Lucas? It doesn't matter because he's found Pickford. Pickford's gone long. Been a shaky clearance from Pickford. Great touch from Partey. My Ghanaian midfielder. That's why we signed him. Lovely footballer. You see, Partey next season he's loading. Thing is, Arsenal have bare players that aren't good enough. But you see, when we have certain players that are good, then people don't want to rate them. It's like Partey. Smith Rowe. Shield that Smith Rowe. Ref! Okay, cool. You know, Arteta also got his hands up. How's that not a foul? Last time I checked, you know, you pull someone down to the floor, it's a foul. Partey, lovely pass. Is it going to happen? No. Seamus Coleman read it, though. Ceballos onto it. No foul, ref. Well in, Ceballos. That's very good from Ceballos. Xhaka. Good attempted pass. Finds Pepe. Pepe, hold on to that. Does well. Does well, ref. There's a foul there. Red die. Ceballos and Pepe do well down this left-hand side. Tucks in on Coleman. I put him in the wrist. Oh, Pepe. Pick out a port. Oh, I thought that was a foul. Marie's first time to get very tight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I'm pretty sure the next tackle he makes, that's mistimed. He's 100% getting a yellow. I did think Marie would have got a yellow there for that one, but it's calm. Good positive play. Pardon me. 11 minutes and 25 seconds in, Derek. Big up yourself, Temps, as well. Sia said Thomas very progressive, moving the ball forward. He's class, he's quality, man. And I just, you know what I think? I think Partey is one of those players. He needs to see clarity on the pitch, so he just does his thing. I think when he's just seeing a madness, he does start doing madness. It's like Gabriel. Sigurdsson does well to hold the ball of Chambers. That's poor from Chambers. And it's here with Lucas. Stop the cross, Holding. Holding doesn't stop the cross. And Marie does very well just to follow Dominic Calvert-Lewin and put him off. 12 minutes in, Arsenal 0, Everton 0. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's winning fouls, doing little things. You know, he's hardly, I wouldn't say he's in the game. Why is this frozen now? I wouldn't say he's necessarily in the game, but he's huffing and puffing. And again, you know, shout out to Marie. The wickedest thing is, Marie didn't really read the run, but he does well to just sense the danger at the last minute. You know, and the thing is with Arsenal, we need to score because, you know, Everton are one of them teams. They can create a goal out of nothing. Partey to Marie. Xhaka's calling for it. I think he could have hit Xhaka there because Pepe and Ceballos would have got it after. Rob Holding's played a pass. Smith Rowe ran onto it. It was dead, though. He was never going to do much with it. Yep, until we get a yellow card, 100%, man. You know, this is why I think Marie and Holding were all right for this because they know how to do them little dark arts things. Very good work from him. You know, good run from Calvert-Lewin. Good reading of the game from Marie. And I don't mind that because you don't want to see Dominic Calvert-Lewin having a free run at goal. You know, not sure for Pickford's new haircut, but nonetheless, he's taking forever to clear the ball, people. Ref, surely he's taking forever. You taking this into account? Long ball again. Do Everton have a plan apart from this long ball forward? Marie does well to beat Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Ceballos in possession. Received it from Partey. Pepe plays it forward to Eddie Nketiah. Hold it, Eddie. Does well against his England teammate, Ben Godfrey, who also does well to nick it off him. Xhaka reads the game very well, though. Xhaka to Ceballos. Don't lose it. Let's recycle it to the other side. Big up you lot, man. Big up you lot locked in. 14 minutes is still 0-0 between Everton and Arsenal, people. We've undoubtedly been the better team. Not been amazing, but we've simply had the ball much more. Rob Holding in possession. Smith Rowe. Partey gives it away now. First time he's probably given it away. Everton could break here if they really wanted to. Bit slow from them. Hammers in possession, people. Almost forgets the ball. Good player, but that would have been a moment to forget. Ben Godfrey, very good signing. One of the best signings in the Premier League this season, I feel. Finds Allen, also could have a case. Forward pass from Allen into Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Chambers tries to get tight, and it doesn't work. And now Chambers has exposed the whole right-hand side. Fortunately, it all ends up in the hands of Lennon. I do need a timer. When we tried to get that one going today, we tried. Shout to Skytel. We'll get on that. We tried to make the timing thing happen. We're going to make it happen. It's supposed to be here today. Slacker in possession on this right-hand side. Finds Thomas. Thomas, look at Pepe. I beg. And again, Thomas. Thomas, look at Pepe. I beg. Marie. So Xhaka, now it's Klopp, man. Now Pepe has to face people rather than running into the space. Ceballos. Oh, good play from Ceballos. It says, see you later to Allen. Better ball into Eddie. Eddie, shield it. Don't lose it, Eddie. Eddie, get that crossing for me. You done what you could. Saka, put a noggin on that. Be brave. I know you're not known for heading. Saka, you got to be braver there. He didn't fancy it, man. Didn't fancy it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin against Holding. Dominic Calvert-Lewin prevails. You win some, you lose some. You can't win it every time against him. Just do what you can to put him off. So far, so good from Arsenal, though, man. Approaching the 20-minute mark. 16 minutes and 10 seconds is still 0-0 between these two sides. Seamus Coleman down this right-hand side, people. Marie. Smith Rowe. Very good. Smith Rowe wins a foul from Gomez. You might have been just looking to make a foul. Pepe's been improving a lot of his runs, not just the timings of his runs, but also letting go of unwanted adventures. Been our main attacking threat so far. Everton will win this today. Fair play. Fair questions. Pablo Marie in possession, people. Don't think he needed to go to Xhaka there. Thought he could have been a bit braver himself. Think the whole team can. Eddie Nketiah is receiving the ball very deep, and he's done quite well to receive it off Xhaka and actually turn. Very good from Eddie. Ceballos to Thomas Partey. Partey to Chambers. Doesn't line it up, plays it to Bukayo. You know what to do, Bukayo. On this right-hand side. Bukayo finds Partey. Partey checks back in on his right foot. Partey lengs it. For once, it didn't go over. Saka, keep it in Sacks. Well in. Chambers, swipe that in. Chambers delivers. Eddie gets up. Saka lengs it. Oh, straight into the hands of Pickford. Just needed to be put either side. Good bit of play, man. 17 minutes and 45 seconds in. Why does this keep freezing, man? What's going on? Very nice cross from Chambers, man. Probably the best crosser out of all them defenders at the club. Unless you force Saka there. Xhaka. Ceballos. We just need to test Pickford, man. We're playing all right. We just need to test Pickford. Andre Gomez. Holgate. Allen. Allen turns on it. Oh, never a foul, ref. Well in, Eddie. Why did Eddie stop? You see, Eddie, this is the difference between academy football. Keep playing. Play to the whistle, man. Ceballos. Smith Rowe been dropping very deep, been playing quite well to Chambers. Partey. Oh, Partey. Ceballos does well, though. Loses it, however. Smith Rowe does well. Oh, Allen also does well. Good contest. Couple contests between the Arsenal and Everton players. Everton can break down this left-hand side if they want. Hammers. Sigurdsson. Surely plays Lucas. Elects to cross it. Doesn't come off. Saka wins it. Partey mops up. Granit Xhaka forward. Pepe. Backwards to Granit Xhaka. Facts. Approaching the 20-minute mark is still 0-0, but it's been an all right start from the Gunners. You're killing me. 20 minutes and 25 seconds in, people. True. But that's like all passes, surely. You got to be ready for the ball, man. 20 minutes and 35 seconds in is still 0-0, people. Not really anything else to talk about of note so far. It's an Arsenal throw down. It'll be play will resume with Granit Xhaka. Xhaka finds Pepe. Whoa, Xhaka plays a mad pass across the box, but no one's picked up on it. It's all cool. Leno. Fucking hell, Leno, man. Chambers has made it look good, but help your teammates, man. Smith-Rowe's done very well. Taking a risk, but done very well. He's put Saka in problems. Saka's got out of it. Calm down, boys. We've set good standards. You know, doing some naive stuff. Chambers has done it. I mean, Holding has made it pay off to Xhaka, but you don't play across your area, man. Of course I'm okay. Like, fuck. Too much on that. Never going to find Pepe. That one there was hopeful. It's still 0-0, folks. Andre Gomez to Holding. A Holgate, apologies. Pickford. Oh, good pass from Pickford. Allen. I don't think Allen needs to do that, but fair play. Everton not afraid to trust their technical ability, but they will go forward when they need to. Holding has to just get something on that. "22 minutes and 10 seconds in. It's still 0-0. Andre Gomez, don't let him get away. Gets away, finds Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson finds Lucas. Lucas finds Hammers. Hammers, oh, the idea was right. I don't know if Sigurdsson was awake, but it's here with Lucas. Let's see it out well in Chambers. It's an Arsenal corner. Man said corner. It's an Arsenal goal kick. 22 minutes and 39 seconds in. Lol. Arsenal fans who want our Kroenke out are plastic in my book. Without Stander, man, we wouldn't have won all these FA Cups and signed generational players like Oba, Sanchez, Lacazette, and Ozil. Allow it, fam. Not even going to reply to that. Allow it, fam. Eddie and Ketty are in possession, though. Eddie, come on. Make something happen. Not the best of pass, but Saka can do something with that. Saka. They're on him like a rash. Holds on to the ball very well, though. Saka. Finds Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe keeps it moving. Finds Ceballos. Ceballos has also started well. Puts it into the box. Chambers keeps it alive. Eddie, go on. Go on, Eddie. Unlucky. What, ref? Handball? Something. Unlucky, man. Must admit, I really enjoy watching Partey in our team. Got to be careful of Lucas. He's got some of the best crossing in the world, in my opinion. Eddie did well. Check Ceballos. Oh, ref, that's ours, surely. Oh, it's an Everton ball. Fair play. Love for that, my guy. Everton back in possession, folks. Pickford with the ball. First good pass we've seen Pickford make, and he finds Hammers. Partey onto him. Partey onto him. Disarms him. Well in, Partey. Smith-Rowe, first time. Go on, Saka. Commit bodies. Commit them. Saka. Partey. Saka. Shoot, bro. Oh, straight into an Everton wall. Partey and Ceballos once again in possession. Pepe. To Xhaka. Partey. Smith Rowe well in. Smith Rowe better. Amazing. Pepe. Eddie, attack that, man. Don't try to drag that across. You meet that. That's a penalty. That defender was going to clear you out. A ref. Huh? Against us? Everton fans, Everton are laughing at that. How can that be a foul against them? Against us? "25 minutes and 35 seconds in, people. Still 0-0. Pickford to go long, not for the first time today. Marie wins it. A foul against us, or is it against Calvert-Lewin? "449 likes. People keep that one going up. We're almost at 500. I appreciate that, my guy Wayne. Marie looks like he's taking a nasty whack to the head or his eyebrow. You know, be sore for a couple of days. Probably get bruised, but it is what it is. Rob Holding in possession. 26 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, people. Callum Chambers. "27 minutes into this clash, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Pickford's gone long. There isn't too much to speak about. Calvert-Lewin, not for the first time, wins it in the air, but it's given to Partey. Partey and Ceballos have done very well. Good game from Partey so far. Marie. Very pleasing to watch, my guy. Very. Pardon me. Callum Chambers. Hey, skips past Sigurdsson like he ain't there. Chambers got a 1-2 skillers in the Arsenal. Chambers goes back, finds Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Partey. Partey, there's a man on. Poor from Partey. And James has gone backwards where I feel Everton could have countered. I'll take 1-0. Humble water, my guy. Richarlison in possession for Everton. James. Andre Gomez. This game is quite boring, I can't lie. It's lit, but it's boring at the same time. Thomas Partey is looking very, very sharp. I hope you're good as well, man. James in possession, tries a difficult pass, doesn't happen, but it cannons back off him. Eddie Nketiah disarms him, not for the first. Oh, he doesn't. I thought he gave a foul away. Not for the first time. James has kept a hold of the ball too long and been disarmed in dangerous areas. That's the wrong cup. What's going on? Allen in possession, people. Finds Richarlison. Oh, no. Big save from Leno. Big save. And like the game against Fulham, we had sustained possession and they've had the better chance. Big save from Leno. Deny Richarlison there. Trust me, bro. He got ripped. And it's going to happen. 29 minutes into the game, people. It's mad. 40 more likes and we're at 500, people. Let's keep going. Ceballos in possession. 29 minutes and 15 seconds. Xhaka. Nketiah backwards to Xhaka. Gets it back. Nketiah's done that quite well. Ref, yo! That's a yellow. I think Eddie Nketiah is playing quite well, to be fair with you. Not well, but he's You know, he recognizes I can't just stand up front. He's coming deep and doing quite well. I think Eddie's doing all right. What do you mean? Xhaka, Partey, Holding. Rob holding the possession, people. Half an hour, 15 minutes left on the clock. Still 0-0. Xhaka has found Sabas. Sabas has played well. I think he started well. I definitely can't say people aren't in the game. Chambers. Saka on his right-hand side. Saka, that's poor, man. You're not going to get a foul for that. And Everton can break. I don't know. Seamus Coleman. Sad, but Seamus Coleman's getting on a bit, isn't he? He's not playing like the Seamus Coleman of a few years ago. Pickford. Holgate. Like always, a DG watch along to keep me going at work. Love from this side. Love Gideon for that. I appreciate that. Everton are going down our right-hand side. Holding's done well. Referee, come on, man. That's a little swipe at the legs of Saka, and we've won a foul. And we keep it moving. Here it is on this left-hand side with Granit Xhaka. Pepe against Seamus Coleman. Pepe's done well. It's here with Xhaka. Xhaka finds Ceballos. Ceballos, Partey. Holding. On his right-hand side with Saka. Saka, very tight to Saka. Not giving him an inch. Very tight, man. The game's boring me, bro. Marie finds Eddie and Nketiah. Partey looks like he'll be all right, but he's picked up a knock. Here we're at with Pepe, people, on this left-hand side. I can't say the players are not in the game, but it is what it is, man. Holding. We just need to shoot, man. We're not doing much. Eddie Nketiah is frustrated. Pepe is frustrated. Looks, play that pass, man. He's right there. Thank you. Xhaka to Pepe. Back to Xhaka. Partey. Smith Rowe. Oh, just can't hold on to it on the turn. It is what it is, though. Where are we at in terms of likes, people? 471. Come on, we're moving ever closer to 500, but we're not quite there yet, people. You know, Holgate's played a great pass over to Seamus Coleman. "33 minutes into this clash, people. Alan. You know, Everton have slowly grown into this game. But both teams kind of cancelled each other out and not done much. Please make sure you're hitting the like button as usual, people. Everton are into a half. No, Seamus Coleman, don't bring him down. Seamus Coleman darting. Andre Gomez deflected. That surely is a corner. Owen, 100%. Pepe's been in acres of space so far, and the man are ignoring him. Facts, man. And I'd say on that as well, they need to play the balls in behind Seamus Coleman. Ball in. Everton are dangerous at set pieces. We've temporarily dealt with it. No, we haven't. It's falling straight to James. James, no shot. Why would you shot him in on his left? Saka, aimless swipe at it, but it will do the job. Clear your lines properly, boys. This is not the game for messing around. Sigurdsson swipes it into the box. Chambers gets rid. Eddie, go. Eddie, break for us. Ceballos. Back to Eddie. Eddie, you're going to need to just stretch the game for us. There's not much for you. Show your experience now. Well in, Eddie. Well done, Eddie. Very good ref. That's a yellow for Allen, by the way. Very good play, Eddie. It's here with Pepe on this left-hand side. Pepe delivers it. Has to be better than that. Partey, again, screening very well. Partey finds Partey. Pepe finds Partey, apologies. Xhaka's going back to old traits. Partey saves us by just swiping in. Xhaka's exposed now. Good thing Marie's there to look after him. Xhaka's played a dodgy pass. Chambers is taking an aimless swipe, and we need to calm down. No, I don't think it's a personal issue. I just think it's half the time it's an easy pass to Pepe, but it's them ones you can only pass if you're confident. I think players are playing it safe. We've had 6 shots, they've had 5, both 1 apiece on target. Wouldn't even know that unless I knew about the stats, man. Wonderful. Oh, come on. That's a foul. Sigurdsson, come on. Sigurdsson knows he's lucky to buy a free kick there. It's quite jarring, people, man. Oh, I thought Eddie shouldn't have started, but fair play to him having a good game. He is, man. Eddie's doing all right today, man. Can't even hate on the guy. Pickford, you know, and this is why I said at the start, let's just support and believe in the guys, man. We're about 9 minutes until the end of the first half. Chambers has done well. Partey, you know, I can't say no. I don't think people are playing poor. We just need to up it. Eddie Nketiah does well to skip past Coleman. Does well. Oh, it's probably too much. Don't let him out. Don't let him out, Eddie. Don't let him out. You can do a bit better there. Richarlison's allowed to clear it. Xhaka's not helped the case, and it's here with James. James has played it forward to Andre Gomez. Andre Gomez tried the difficult pass to Calvert-Lewin. Marie read it. Well in, Marie. Thomas Partey in possession. Wow, Partey. Aimless pass from Partey. I don't know what that one was about, man. And Everton can just have possession again. That's what I mean by we need to raise the levels. Richarlison in possession. No foul. Well in from Partey. Ref, that. Oh, come on, ref. Ref. Foul, really? A yellow. A yellow for that. Has Marie got a yellow? If Marie's got a yellow, forgive me. A yellow for that. First one as well. Legit attempt to win the ball. Marie should have had a yellow for when he came crashing down on Calvert-Lewin. If Marie's got a yellow card, then fair play. I'll leave the ref. But I mean, come on, where's the consistency there? Maybe one of his friends has a certain amount of yellow cards bet in this game. Absolutely shocked at that one, bro. I don't know why, but bro, it might have been unnecessary. But yellow card, really? Like I said, especially after what Marie did, it's very unnecessary because it's a free kick given away in a dangerous area. I agree. And we're 38 minutes into this game is still 0-0. Hardly the Friday entertainment we was all expecting, but it is what it is in that regard. Everton have 12 goals this season from set pieces. That puts them up there with Chelsea and City. It's going to need to be something special. They've got 2 special players over it. James with the left foot, Sigurdsson with the right. It's peak. Really, it's the distance Leno should be saving from. Like I said, it's the distance. It has to be something amazing. A goal of the season contender. Sigurdsson strikes. Oh my, oh my God. Sigurdsson heard me. Sigurdsson heard me. He must have heard everything I just said. And I thought he did it, you know. Just over. Very good set piece. I just thought Leno saved it at first. But on reflection, it's over and it's hit the top piece. But again, can you blame me for being scared of Sigurdsson over it? You know, absolute madman. Facts, man, facts. We're close to 500 likes. Everton have grown into the game. Richarlison, very strong, does very well. Hammers, oh, ref, come on, man. Partey needs to calm down. How is that one a foul? Everything said, oh my God. Oh my days. It's a foul, but it's not even a comment. James has made sure they've got it. Whoa. And Party, come on, bro. You're having a good game, but you know, you're going through a bit of a horrible 2-minute stage. We're giving free kicks away in dangerous areas. And again, you play with fire, you will get burnt. James looks like he fancies this one. Needs to be very careful. And this time it's Lucas Sigurdsson and James all over it, man. Given that, yeah, we're too fast with the yellow, man. I'm sure this side favors a left footer. I think Lucas is hitting it. It looked like James just gave him the nod. Maybe it's something they've worked on the training ground. I guess we'll have to see. You know, again, similar to the last one, it's going to have to be in a quality area. Cannon's in off the wall. Richarlison's touch doesn't help him. Saka, it looked like he was fouled. We're going to have to keep playing Saka. Don't look to the ref. You know, let's keep going. It's there with Andre Gomez. Chambers, almost spoke too soon. Eddie. Oi, Eddie. Eddie showing he's got little skillers and that. Eddie's doing well. Saka. Ref, I hope you know that's a yellow. I know I'm reaching a bit, but that's cynical from Sigurdsson. Dark arts. You know, Saka, to go to the next level, I can't lie, Saka's going to have to stop being a nice guy soon, you know, because sometimes they're not being nice to him, man. Can you blame him, man? I wish I had some chewing gum, man. They were looking for it, trust me. Callum Chambers to restart with a throw. Come on, Chambers. Smith Rowe's gone a bit quiet for me. Started the game really well. Last 15 or so, not really seen much. Marie, Xhaka, Ceballos, Partey, Manon. Does well. Rob Holding. Smith Rowe, see ya. Oh, I thought he sold him. Lucas revived it. Good battle right now. Holgate goes long. First and second balls, Arsenal. Marie wins the first. Partey gets the second. Eddie, well in. Eddie, hey. Liking what Eddie's doing today, you know. Pepe on this left-hand side. Against Coleman. Sells him. Can't quite get to... Hey, ref! VAR! Hey! This is where I don't preach cheating, but that's where I need my Arsenal players. Leave your leg trailing there. Leave your leg trailing there. I thought that was a pen. Ref. Ceballos goes to the ground. I think that's a pen. I'm reaching. But I've seen them given for less. I've seen it given for less. Trust me, FA. Shameless. Pickford. Come on, ref. Pickford's clearly been trying to time waste from the jump. Pickford, long ball forward. Dominic Calvert-Lewin again. Partey. Marie's made Partey's header look good, to be honest. And it's gone to nowhere. But again, Eddie's done well just to... Eddie. Go on, chase it, Eddie. Chase it. Well in, Eddie. I like that. You've made a throw-in for us out of nothing. Eddie's been good in this half. No one's been amazing. People have been good. It's not a game where I have to sit here and claim people need to wake up and things. Nicky, I'm a shameless guy. Arsenal will do that to you. You know, Chambers and Saka get their bearings wrong. Andre Gomez has started to wake up in this game, which is obviously bad news. Richarlison on this right-hand side against Xhaka. I was about to say, if Richarlison ever got away from you lot. Possession back here with Arsenal. Partey, what you got for us? Partey lines up the mad pass. And is that going to get through to Pepe? Just a too much zing on it, but it was a good pass. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Eddie. I don't think he's going to shut many people up, but it's a good game, man. So far, so good from us. So far, so good. Pressure is being sustained, people. 44 minutes and 5 seconds into this game. Callum Chambers in possession. Finds Rob Holding. Rob Holding to Marie. We've done a lot of this. We haven't really had enough chances. You know, what's you lot's thoughts on the game so far? Eddie's work rate has been very good in the first half, 100%. Ceballos, spinning. Pepe got trapped under his feet, and, you know, likewise, it's a poor pass to Smith Rowe. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Pepe, it was a poor pass. It's obviously going to end up being a poor touch for him. Smith Rowe, get a bit on this. I think it's a game for Martinelli, but I always say that. Holding's going to get a yellow for that, surely. There's a number of times Holding should have got one. Dominic Calvert-Lewin just had a bit of a shove out at Partey. Seems like he's feeling some sort of way. 1 minute of added on time, people, which, considering Pickford's on a mission to delay kicking the ball as many times as he could, I thought we could have got a lot more than that. Nonetheless, it is what it is in that regards, folks, people. 495 likes, people. We're almost there. Please keep pushing that one. Keep making that one go crazy. Everton restart possession. Driven it to the back post. No foul, Xhaka. No foul. Xhaka's tried to do the strength thing, and we've got a foul. I didn't think that was a foul, but nonetheless, good play from Xhaka. Good discipline. Credit where due. 504 likes, people. We're moving up. Please keep hitting the like button. Oh, depends really. Xhaka's got his shirt. He's got Xhaka's shirt. Advantage for once has gone to the defenders. I've enjoyed the different battles as well, Matt, man. Everybody, it's been quite some good contests, especially Holding versus Calvert-Lewin, or in fact, many people versus Calvert-Lewin. And that's half time, people. Get your thoughts in. Get your thoughts in. Get your thoughts in. Half time. I can't lie. Mesut Ozil's going to have to keep you lot temporarily entertained, people. I'll be right back. You're not buying that for me. You're not buying that for me. I'm back, folk. Where am I going, Mary? Sorry. I wanted the ice, but I can't lie. That's where I went. I'll be real. But what's your lot feelings on the half? Bit harsh, Matthew. Don't get the vibe you're watching the game, man, because he's doing all right. Good half, but we need to just shoot. I'm struggling to stay awake. Same. So was I. That's why I went and got some coffee. Decent first half. This is your best moment. The streams have never been so good. Bring on Martinelli and put Saka at left back for the overlap. DG heard a lot of this about the CEO of Spotify. Tell him to put his money up in it. It's okay, but feels a little flat. Pepe is looking okay. We need to up the intensity. Facts. Facts. I think we lost the last 4/5 minutes, I'd say. So for me, anyways, people, I just feel it's been a decent first half. I feel players have, nobody's been caught cold. I think Chambers has been at it. I think more so the first 20 minutes, Smith Rowe was at it. Jacques has been okay. Marie, for me, apart from getting turned, has done all right. Partey's looking good apart from a few shaky passes. Pepe's looking all right. And Nketiah's doing his thing. Saka, shooting still not quite there, but we're doing all right. We just need to go from just doing all right to up the levels. I feel we're dealing with the aerial, the physical threats well. Dealing with Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison well. Can't really complain, We're doing all right, man. Getting body forward. We just need a lot more, man. All right, man. It's a fab ice pole. It's amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Let me see the halftime stats, people, because I can't imagine there was too many shots on target. And I'd love to see what, because I think at some point I saw five. One team had 5 shots, one team had 6 shots. I would love to know what they're classifying as shots, but it's hardly the Friday night thriller many people thought they would see. Big up the fans, them still outside, demonstrating and that, doing their thing. 6 shots in Arsenal's favour. Everton have had 7, 1 shot on target. I actually feel they've had the better chance in the game with where Leno was forced to make a save. Everyone's entitled to opinions. Partey disappointing. Everyone else is just all right. Saka looks like he might produce something. I think Partey's been all right. Pepe looks like the only player that's going to do something. We need Martinelli on. How do I not fall asleep for the second half, my guy? Get some coffee. Have they ever heard of crossing? Chambers has tried a couple times. Sabas has been good. I don't think we're playing poorly. We just, like Manny has said, we need to test him. Pickford is shaky. Go and test him. I think Eddie's done all right. I think he's offered an option. I think he's dropped deep to get off Xhaka. Well, I think Eddie's doing all right. We're just not offering enough as a team in the final third, as reflected with 1 shot. It's as simple as that, really. I would say it's not the Everton I expected as well. We got to remember their form is poor as well. And they've not been helped in terms of the fixture schedule. Marie's done well, but he got absolutely turned for that Richarlison chance. And I think that's Marie's a good reader of the game, man. I think he needs to read it better than that. All right, Sky Sports are reaching people. They're including the Sigurdsson chance off the bar. They're saying Saka had a chance in the 18th minute. Let's see what shot this was. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Saka weak effort. Only one of note, I could say. Just a bit flat. And, we need to up it a bit. Partey does need to chill. You're right, Clement. He needs to chill. Need to apply pressure. They look flat. Eddie has been on it. Has been all right. To be fair, Deluded, he just has to be clinical in the second half. How tall are you, Deluded? Looking mad tall when you stand up, about 5'8", so not that tall. Partey just needs to cut out the poor passes. I think he's made like 2 poor passes. Well, 3. And 2 poor passes and 2 mad challenges back to back. But other than that, he's been decent. I think, well, clearly Smith Rowe is playing in the 10 and he's told by Mikel Arteta to try and create, try and play 1-2s and forward runs and stuff. And he's done all right with that. I like Eddie today as well. Facts. Pepe, I think we need to find Pepe. H is saying we're lacking presence up top, need to impose control. Fair play. I think we just need to offer a full more in the final third. Like my guy Skyter has said, we're just missing that little extra from the midfield and attack positions. I'd agree with that. Sabas playing so high doesn't help progression. Harsh, because I feel Sabas is actually playing quite well and helping with that because he's doing the attacking left back role for Xhaka. So Xhaka can't, because obviously Xhaka is getting forward, but that's not him in it. Xhaka's not dynamic enough for them thing there. Please make sure you're all hitting the like button. Big up, Jaden. You said locked in now. Underwhelming first half. Hit the like though. Think we can win, but we need to be more decisive. Facts. There's too much backwards passing. Holgate intercepts in all our chances. Laka would have been doing bits, and people need to shush about Partey. He just needs to trill. Fact. We need to get the ball to Pepe faster. Partey needs to be careful. I see him getting a second yellow. He probably won't see the whole game out. Please don't spam. Kevin, I think that's agenda because I think even Nketiah's harshest critic, you can't really get on him. I think Partey's been good today. I just think Partey's made a poor pass and done 2 mad tackles. It just feels like people watch football in agendas and with extremes, man. I don't think there's been a single poor player on that pitch really for Arsenal in that first half. We just need to up it several times over. Simple as that, people. Big up everybody locked in, man. Let's see what changes he makes at half time or at 60th minutes to up the tempo. Martinelli on for sure. Do you think Eddie stays on for 90? I probably don't, but it's like there's no Balogun there. I think there's a chance he could. There's a chance he could. You can definitely see the difference. 100% Ringer. Not blaming Nketiah, but you can see the difference in link-up play. Of course, man. Partey has been our best midfielder, but that isn't saying much this game. For me, it's a typical end-of-season game. Both teams' mind seems to be elsewhere. Big up Peter, just got back from the Emirates. This game is set up for counters, and we are playing build-up and seem to have 10 men behind the ball. Partey slide tackling to win the ball back was sick. People have agendas against him. Pepe needs to take Coleman on more. Ali, I agree, but you see me with Pepe. Not only do we need to find him earlier, but play it in front, play ball in front of him. Because Pepe is good with it behind him, but you want him to, not saying you, but I've been saying that throughout the 45. If you want him to take on his man, play it in front of him, so he can run onto it. Coleman is a good fullback, but he seems to, he doesn't want it. To be fair to you, no one wants to play against a player like Pepe, awkward and unpredictable and them sort of things there. I would say that as well, Dan. Give Eddie 20 minutes more and see what happens, but I think we're more likely to probably see Saka and Thingy, Saka and Smith Rowe or Pepe sub before that. Because of Partey's yellow card, I do see Saka might go to left back, Xhaka in midfield, Partey off, and look to make the change that way, man. Why do we seem so reserved in games now? Like we don't try and grab the game by the scruff of the neck enough and attack constantly. I agree with you, but by Arsenal standards, I do think we started a bit stronger. I know it's mediocre examples to go off, but I just think the last 10-15 is where we really stopped really offering much, in my opinion. Only fault of the performance so far is not challenging second balls, in my opinion. Too many men going for the first and then leaving the second. Fair comment. This is it as well. First 10 minutes, Mary was playing them little 1-2s and that. We need to keep that going. Odegaard got to come on. I want him to come on. But again, when we're chasing the game and you're just coming back from injury, I think we should allow it. But like Kevin has said, surely we see Odegaard at some point, and he's gone as far as to say 60th/65th minute, which probably means Arteta subs in the 75th, my dude. Hopefully it's more positive, man. I don't think subs are quite needed straight away, like at halftime. I wouldn't begrudge it, but I don't think they're needed straight away. 533 likes. Can we get to 600 before the end of the game, people? That would be amazing. Big up the Tanzania ones as well. I love that you lot support me out there, man. I think that as well. The play, you can see Arteta is trying something with his tactics, but I don't think the players are good enough. When we moved the ball quickly and played 1 or 2 touch, we look dangerous. I don't understand why we can't sustain it. You know, that is also true. We'll have to see in it second half now. We'll have to see, man. I think normally you'd want to go risk reward, but we're going very little risk and no reward. The Partey turn over him trying to thread the needle and take those chances. Hopefully we adjust. Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims out there and all the Muslims listening to this, you know, sending you strength for your fasting and things like that. Does. You know, I think there's enough out there. I don't think nobody's been poor. I think, you know, Holding and Marie have done all right. Leno ain't had much to do, but he was equal and made the save. I feel, yeah, there is a drop off with Eddie's link up play and he is limited, but I think he's having a decent game. I can't lie. I think Saka is. I think Pepe is. I think Smith Rowe's gone a bit quiet, but he's doing all right. I actually feel Sabas is doing all right. You know, I think they're doing all right, people. I don't think they're playing poor. Obviously, not enough to get the winner. And they're going to need to sort it out. Well, it is what it is. Everyone is playing at 6. That's an agenda. Feared with Granite will get exposed in midfield alone. Fact. Even Everton do look tired, man. Can't remember the last time I came to your channel at halftime and was ecstatic with the performance from Arsenal. Fair play. Smash 540 likes. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. We're going to kick off the second half, people. You know, so let's hope we can do a thing. Second half has kicked off. Immediately, Rob Holding has played a long ball forward. Xhaka's done well to win the second ball. Pepe, get it under control for me. Does well to get under control against Ben Godfrey. Xhaka can put a cross in. Xhaka wins a corner for us. Good intention, people. Second half, let's go. Hit the like button if you haven't. I give up on my 3-2 estimation, people. I was bullish, as I have been, you know, but I don't think it's going to be a 3-2 one. Of course, I'd bring Gabriel on at some point. Big up all the Sri Lankan gooners and people taking me in Sri Lanka. Amory, I appreciate that. Saka is going to take a corner. And one criticism of Saka is I think by your own standard, you got to improve these corners, man. Eddie's trying to come short. Well, Eddie's just doing a movement thing. Poor. I didn't want to jinx it, but again, another tired corner from Saka. Saka, you got to work on that, my bro. It was offside anyways, or it looks like Chambers has fouled someone, but either way, you got to work on that, man. Don't know, man. It seems that Everton aren't interested in playing short balls. It's another long ball from Pickford. Shows what I know because he's actually played it short to Allen. Ben Godfrey and Allen. Allen finds Coleman. James does well. Richarlison. Arsenal do well to win it back. Talk, boys. There's 3 of you, and now we're in problems. James tries to switch it. Get there, Chambers. Get there, Chambers. Get there. Sigurdsson against Chambers. Andre Gomez in possession. Evades Saka. Evades Smith Rowe. Finds Allen. We're able to get people back. Pepe's there now. That's a fantastic move from Everton. We got bopped. How that's not 1-0 to Everton, I don't know. We got bopped. Sigurdsson, Richarlison, Coleman, absolutely James bopped us. And this is what I mean about following runners, people. He gets the run on Xhaka. Xhaka's not a left back. He's not going to pick that up by nature. Holding needs to smell that danger and die to get across. Fortunately, Leno saves us. Well, in fact, to be fair to Holding, it's Holding's block. Let me be fair to him, people. Let me be fair. Everton, taking the corner too early. I think the ref wants to have a word about something. Who's he talking to? Ceballos. Yeah, who else would it be, to be fair with you? Who else could it be? Corner by James to the back post. That's another corner in my opinion. There is another one. Arsenal can't moan. That is another corner. Richarlison's appealing for something more. Stop it, Richarlison, man, about pushing. Shut up, man. I like you. Start acting like one pum-pum, man. You never got fouled. Oh, come on. Come, if anything, Xhaka's fouled. Richarlison against Callum Chambers. Sigurdsson to deliver the ball into the box. Headed out by Eddie Nketiah. It looks like there was something going on off the ball anyways. Great movement. Great movement. You can't say anything. Big up everyone locked in, man. And again, it's been 8 minutes, but we need to do I think we've got to start thinking about changes, maybe saving a couple of players for the Europa League game. You know, Partey and Pepe. I'll be amazed to see if both of them play the whole 90. Is where it is, man. Great run now. It weren't offside. It looked like a fantastic run in my opinion. Ben Godfrey, fantastic. Fine. Oh, never. Come on, man. Come on. Marie Dark Art Specialist. He's got away with a couple of them getting tight to people and fouling them. You know, Partey got booked for less. Dark Arts. This is why I like Marie. He understands that sort of element of the game. Unfortunately for us, it is a free kick to Everton. When it will be retaken, I don't know. James is taking his time over it. Again, when you've got that ability, you know he's taking his time for a reason. Maybe they're going back post. Saka is there with Holgate. Ball into the box. Calvert-Lewin keeps it alive. Chambers hooks it clear. Here with Lucas. Andre Gomez up against Saka. Finds Lucas. Wayward ball into the box and it will restart with us, man. Never calls a fair game with us, but I'm trying not to focus on the ref because then they start saying we're being sour. We've always got an agenda against the ref. We're this, we're that, we're the third. So let me light with the ref. 547 likes. People keep pushing that one up. Leno to restart possession for Arsenal, people. 50 minutes better yet on the clock now, people. It is still 0-0. Long ball forward from Leno. We're not going to win too many of the first and seconds. Saka, stop complaining, bro. I know it's a foul, but we need to keep going, man. The ref ain't going to save us, especially a dud like this guy who's incompetent. Keep going, broski. Keep going. Forget that. Only we can save ourselves. Sigurdsson has found Lucas. Everton have started the better. I can't be the only one who just wants the domestic season to just be over. All football to do with Arsenal anyways, but it is what it is, man. And this is it, man. We have to own our own outcome. Partey has found Ceballos. Ceballos to Pepe. Again, behind Pepe, not in front. Finds Ceballos again, though. Ceballos switches play. Callum Chambers puts a ball into the box. Someone make a meal of that. It's taking off Pepe. Ceballos. Oi! Yes! Dark Arts! Dark Arts! I think VAR is going to pattern it. VAR probably won't let us bust it, but Dark Arts. Go down. I don't think we're going to get that. Oh, Danny, there is contact. Danny has made a meal of it. I do think it's soft, but this is karma because Richarlison tried to buy one for less. Ceballos has learned his lesson. You try to stay on your foot before, go down. I can't lie. I don't want to get gassed off VAR because that's a shake. If Arsenal get this pen, that is a shake. That is not a pen. We got a stupid pen given against us. You know, I don't always think contact is a pen. In the same way, I don't always think because a man went for the ball, it's not a pen. You know, they're saying Pepe's, it's not even the pen check. It's the offside. Pepe's onside, man. Come on, man. He's actually on. Oh, my God. Man, looking at arms and that. And Pepe's going to take the penalty. There is contact, but he made a scene. And to be fair, that's the territory we're at now. You got to make a scene if you want it. You know? It happens against us. I think it's going to get ruled out. I don't think they're doing too much lines. The longer it takes, the more you always think you're getting shagged, man. Bro, exactly. Bare shagged. Bare trigonometry. Like, this is dead, man. And the thing I don't get with these lines, see, is bait offside. When you do all the manipulating things, he's offside. So It is no penalty. There's no case being bust. So what happens now is it just drop ball? He had to make it about himself, man. John Moss strikes me as the sort of person to go, look, babe, see I was on TV? That's me giving that decision. Shout out to him, man. So what is it now? Both people are confused, man. Nah, it ain't a pen, is it? It's not a pen. So what is it now, though? Is it just back to Everton? And like I said, it would have been a sheg. It would have been a sheg. It would have been kind of undeserved, but it is what it is. And for me, it looks onside, and then you're doing bare lines. It's offside. It is what it is. We go again, innit? We go again. Goal kick, and Everton have restarted this, or free kick, better yet. Rob Holding. Eddie. Oh, Holding came Holgate, sorry, came clattering in. Xhaka, I don't know what Xhaka's tried to do, but Pepe will keep fighting. Pepe's done well to actually make it as awkward as he could for Ben Godfrey. Ben Godfrey's done well to sweep it up, though. Well played from Nketiah just to keep pressing. And that, as a result, there's been a poor thingy. Holding's done well there. Smith Rowe. Saka. 53 minutes and 55 seconds, people. Callum Chambers in possession. It's a madness, man. I thought it was onside. When you start seeing bare of them, oh, Richarlison, no shots, boys. Oh, I'm sure Everton might have a handball of their own claim. Nonetheless, players continued. Hamed seems to be talking to the ref. He's just jogging with the ref rather than actually playing. Smith Rowe and Saka are playing, though. That has to be a yellow card for Allen. Thank you very much. Shut up, Allen. Why are you hyping it? He's a yellow. It's a cynical foul, bro. You've been doing that bare times. Keep hitting the subscribe button. I don't know how the offside one was brought into it. Don't expect it to go our way unless it's going against us. Miraculously, that would have went against us, you know. 552 likes. Sorry, people. I'm moving like I can't count. We're on course to do a record. Let's keep pushing that one there up, people. Anyways, poor board. Seamus Coleman will mop it up. Richarlison defending for his team. Loses it to Ceballos. Ceballos, come on, Eddie, man. Eddie and Ceballos need to talk. How on up? So your mom's life, John Moss, that's not a free kick. Ceballos has just got collapsed. Out of all the decisions, there was more contact on that than the penalty. This guy is bugging, man. Anyways, people, 55 minutes and 35 seconds in. Marie. That was tired from Marie, man. That was one tired long pass. You're right on that. It isn't VAR. It's people, the way that people are using it, man. It's true. Hit the like button, people. Friday, show the man some love and support. I appreciate that. Now, Richarlison. No, come on. Never a pen. Ceballos. 60 minutes, people. At the heart. Oh, a man said 60. Apologies. 56 is what I meant to say. Smith Rowe in possession on this right-hand side. Oh, Chambers clattered there. Taking the throw in quickly. Now we might have to calm down because they read it quickly. Ceballos. I actually feel Ceballos has been all right, man. I'd say bare sixes out of 10. Pepe. Trapped under his feet, lost it. Pepe, get back. You better not lose it. Pepe, I don't want to see passive walking. When you lose it and you know it's your fault, go and get it. And we're at that stage, we need subs now, innit? Like, Eddie's been quiet in the second half. I think we need a bit more now, man. Let's try and hit 600 likes. I appreciate the fact you've been a fan since 2016, my bro. Ben Godfrey in possession. Back to Pickford. It just goes to show how messed up the officiating system is. They have a foul in brackets, which wasn't a foul. Then it gets ruled offside, even though it's virtually impossible to see it. Richarlison in possession for Everton, breaking forward. Man on a mission. Coleman in support. Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the box. Crosses it. Falls to Leno. 57 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. It's still 0-0. Thomas Partey to Ceballos. What's Ceballos got in store for us Arsenal fans? Xhaka finds Thomas Partey. Partey. Forward. Finds Saka. Good bit of play, people. Come on now, boys. Bit of quality. Saka. Back to Chambers. Oh, you know, Chambers ball into the box. Holgate aimlessly swept at it, and it's almost inadvertently gone in the back of his net, but it's actually hit the side netting. Keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. You know, I like Holgate, man. I think he's a half decent guy, man. Bare match fixing, bro. Oh, I don't think Stan Kroenke is a real person. I said it yesterday. That's my new belief. Sabal's taking the corner, over hit. Chambers does what he can. Eddie Nketiah. 58 minutes and 25 seconds. Eddie Nketiah. Chambers. Swipe at that Chambers. Blocked. Now we're kind of in problems. Oh, Andre Gomez. Techie. Eddie Nketiah fouls him. You know, he almost sold two-man dreams. If Gomez got away with that, he just snatched two bodies out there. I would have been fantastic play to say see you later to Chambers and Nketiah, but Nketiah's trailing foot swiped him, fortunately for us. Bro, his left toenail was offside, man. This is where football is going. Lucas, back to Holgate. Holgate in possession. He finds Andre Gomez. Very techie baller, Gomez. Finds Hammers. Hammers, long ball forward, doesn't bang. Ref. We're losing the first and second balls a bit too much now. Pepe, come on. Eddie, come on. Bravery, man. Poor passes, being scared now. This is how the game goes. This is how the game goes against us, people. Allen tries to play it in behind Xhaka. Xhaka's done well, but Allen wins the seconds. Granit does well to find Ceballos. Go on, progressive now, people. Smith Rowe. Saka brings it back to Smith Rowe. Ref, how's that not a free kick? Where's the advantage? And that's where we need to be a bit smart. There's no advantage in what we're doing. Pepe, no one darting across. Saka keeps it alive, though. 59 minutes and 54 seconds. Saka says, see you later to his man. Saka, let him take you down. Saka's pull it in. Nobody back in it. Chambers swipes at it, earns a corner. That was poor from Chambers, man. I think Conte is a very good manager. Arsenal have another corner, people. Saka looks like Pepe. Is Pepe coming off? No. The way they're showing these camera angles are hella misleading. Trust me, bro. That's why I just blocked. Danny Ceballos putting the ball into the box. Again, Ceballos, bit overhit. Goes all the way out to Xhaka, who's playing left back. What's Xhaka doing now? Takes a touch. Plays Eddie. It's not the best of passes to Eddie, but he gets it back. Xhaka puts in a decent ball, though. Pepe, good defending from Calvert-Lewin on all people. Partey, another corner for Arsenal. And I was thinking that as well, but I thought I was Nicky. I was saying Eddie Nketiah's name too much. Oh, facts, man. Ceballos putting the ball into the box now. Bit of quality, Ceballos, please. Fucking hell. Bit too much to ask for. Sigurdsson clears. Smith Rowe and Hammers. Smith Rowe wins it of all people. Smith Rowe gets it out to Granit. Granit finds Ceballos. Ceballos holding. Come on, let's move it a bit quicker, man. It doesn't have to go to everyone to get to every destination. Xhaka, where's his options? Tries to play Pepe. This 3v1 for Pepe, really. Pepe's done quite well there. Pepe's done as well as he could. I thought there was a free kick there. I don't know how the hell have we been given that free kick. I did think it's a yellow card. I don't know what the hell that was. What Holgate's playing at. He's a risk of losing his head in. Don't know what that was. Pepe done very well against Seamus Coleman and Holgate there. Holgate's just committed. Pepe's moved the ball just that bit closer. Are they trying to say it's dangerous play? Because he has got over that. I can't lie. He's got over that ball, though. He has gone over that. Arteta, we gonna get any of them subs, bro? 62 minutes and 45 seconds played. We gonna get any of them subs, bro? Ski. Subs, bro. Game changers. 576 likes. I appreciate all people. If you haven't hit the like button, please make sure you do. Let's keep pushing. Of course, man. I'm just exaggerating. You tell me, bro. There's facts in that. Saka over the free kick. So Biles runs over it. Saka to deliver. Saka. Oh. I thought Callum Chambers just scored volley of the year for Arsenal. It just bobbles over, man. Great chance. Well, he just bobbles over is nice. You know, he just completely swipes at it. It's firmly a centre half in a position where he shouldn't be, you know, where you want it to fall to one of your attacking players. With all due respect, it's finally Martinelli time. Bit of quality. Red card for you. Holgate of Everton in possession, people. What can he do with it? Trust me, you know subs are not coming on anytime soon, man. But a man can hope. Pickford in possession, people. I think, you know, shout out to a couple players. They've had chances now. We need to change something now. We need a bit of energy. You know, and we got to start looking towards Thursday's game as well, man. And try not to put too many minutes in the legs of certain players who are actually in overload, I would say. Not crap play, just not killer. I would say that as well. Hella dead, man. Andre Gomez, bit of a poor pass. And it comes back to Arsenal. Oh, the Virgins moderators, please pattern up, man. The Virgins are here. Don't worry, man. Moderators will be on to that. Fabian Delph, who I forgot played for Everton, has come on for Andre Gomez. That probably tells you Everton are content with a point. Whether they get just a point, I don't know, man. Right. Save part of his legs now, man. Just bring on Nenny. I would bring on Reece Nelson, but might as well just bring on Reece Nelson. You might as well bring on other people. I've already drank some, man. This is dead, man. Everton in possession. Newly subbed Delph gets his first touch. Gives it to James Rodriguez. James has lost it a few times in key areas, and he has again with Ceballos. Good little chop from Eddie Nketiah. Pepe, 1v1 against Coleman. Can he commit him? Plays it to Ceballos. Ceballos, you got to shoot, bro. Ceballos shoots. Big save from Pickford. Another corner to Arsenal. You know, it's been better opportunities, I'd say. Better chances. You know, I'd say Chambers / Ceballos. Facts. Don't worry, I'll be getting sleep, man. I'll be getting sleep after this game. Danny Ceballos takes the corner, and it's again terrible. Why can't Pepe or Saka take it in swinging corner? Why we always got to do weird things? Marie swipes at it. Doesn't come to anything, though. Hope not. Of course, I'm tired, man. Are you not watching this? Football is dire, bro. Like, football is terrible, man. Like, it's not enjoyable watching the club as much as I love it. Like, of course, it makes me tired, man. Everton breaking forward, people. 67 minutes and 15 seconds, people. This is getting dead, man. Ben Godfrey. Smith Rowe. Hey, ref, that's a yellow. Ref, that's Smith Delph's first yellow. Thank you. 100%. What do you mean? 100%. 100% a yellow. Thank you. I see. Shout out to you for listening on your drive home. The game's dead, man. Like it had, like the first 5 or 10 minutes in the first half, it did threaten to deceive. It was a bit lively, but it's dead, man. It's dead. Football would be better in the Super League. Joke. Don't say that they might kill you. I think Danny's been good today. Still, pardon me, seen you the most. Probably just lacking quality on the set pieces. God forgive me, pardon me, for thinking this was going to be a 3-2 thing. Rob Holding. Thomas Partey. Bukayo Saka. Marie, apologies. Granite. To Bukayo. Bukayo on the turns. Drive, Saka. Drive. Plays it behind Pepe. Pepe, take on Coleman. Commit him. Step overs. Puts it in. Gambling. Look. Everton are starting to get tired. We've still got it now. Partey still convinced he's destined to score from 30 yards, innit? It's tired, Partey, man. Tired. Come on, don't forget the next live stream and that. Come on. Respect that, Prince Teddy. Respect that. Partey is still convinced he's meant to score from them yards there. 585 likes, people. I know not everybody listening has hit that like button, so let's keep going, people. Let's keep going, man. We're making history today, for sure. 600 likes on my live streams, unheard of. 310 of you locked in. It must be able to happen, people. Trust me. I think Eddie's going to get 90 because it just seems like Arteta's a nice guy, and that's good for Eddie because rewarding Eddie because he's been working hard. I don't feel Eddie's been poor, but, candidates to be subbed, I'd say you got to keep on Pepe and Ceballos. Everybody else is a candidate, really. It comes down to what you want to see. Pickford tries to find his left back in Lucas. That will surely be an Arsenal throw-in. It was deleted. That's a shame. Let me get mine. Hold on. Saka's in the final third. Amounted to nothing. Saka wasn't going anywhere there, to be fair with you, but it's cool. It is cool. Arteta's hella frustrated, and I mean, some of these players, Arteta, to put it nicely, they've ran their race today, man. You need to make a little change or two, personally, but what can I tell him? There you have it, people. I don't know, my guy Dems. You're gonna have to tell me. I'm gonna have to pull a rabbit out the hat, man. It might not have to be that. It might not be that, man. This has ugly 1-0 to someone. Just don't know who's. Quite scary. We've got some virgins again. Exhausted. Come on. Tired youths, man. I was low-key looking forward to the American team names. Fair play. Ben Godfrey, 71 minutes and 10 seconds into this clash, people. Keep your eye on 72 minutes. Hey, it's coming. 71 minutes and 15 seconds. Pickford's giving the ball away. Hey! Hey, you're right. You're right. I don't know. Maybe you're on the Arsenal bench, but it looks like you're going to get it. Martinelli and Odegaard. Double change. 72 minutes. Half a second left. Hope you put a bet on that, man. You must have made some peas, man. Marie. Trust me, man. Must have. Pepe. And I'm probably sure that means Smith Rowe probably going to be the one to come off. Ceballos. Partey. Partey didn't need to go back there to Xhaka, to be fair with you, but nonetheless, it is where it is. 72 minutes on the clock, people. Is still 0-0. Smith Rowe driving. Raw. I don't know what Delph was doing there. Xhaka. Third man run from Smith Rowe inside. Pepe goes backwards, though. Finds Granite. Ceballos to Partey. Partey to Saka. Saka on the turn. Dispossessed. Don't let him out. Coleman. Seamus Coleman has done very well there. Under pressure. Done very well. It's here with Lucas. Nketiah has tried to get back and help. Delph has evaded that. Trust me, he's got that one ear pod in. Beaky guy. Seems like the game is going through the motions. Right, look where Marie is, right? Marie's up there pressing, right? And Nketiah done well to press Pickford, but they've got out of there. Everton have done well to play their way out from the back, to be fair with you. Come on now, let's get the subs, man. And as expected, it looks like Pepe's off, rightly or wrongly. He's taking off Pepe. He's going for the most easiest and straightforward of swaps. Odegaard comes in. Is Smith Rowe going to be moved out wide and Odegaard in? And Nketiah, you've done all right, man. Quiet in the second half. You've done all right, man. And Nketiah off, Martinelli on. So hopefully that's a straightforward Martinelli in the middle. Either Odegaard or Smith Rowe will be on the flanks. And then obviously one person remains in the 10. Don't feed into it, man. It'll just get picked up, man. Don't watch that. 74 minutes and 18 seconds, people. Ceballos in possession. Odegaard, fresh from his injury. Chambers. I admire Chambers. Chambers is doing something Bellerin never wants to do and just offer an overlapping run and take someone with you. Odegaard has found Granit Xhaka. 74 minutes and 35 seconds on this clock, people. True. Bro, Devon. Okay? Because we're playing the match, bro. Like, Chambers, again, Everton have dealt with it. Trust me, man. Like, people get a kick out of that stuff. Holgate, again, Everton are playing quite well. Maybe it's because we're letting them, And Martinelli's come on just to press. You can see Odegaard telling him, press. We need some of that energy. But Everton were just, one man can't press alone. The whole team needs to do it together. Allen in possession, people. Oh, Granit Xhaka allowed him on the inside and lost out to Richarlison down this right-hand side. Oh, committed himself and Richarlison skips past him. Can Richarlison deliver? Fucking hell, Leno. 1-0 to Everton. 1-0 to Everton. Joke. Absolute childish. Just mad childish. That's all I can say. Childish mistake. Xhaka beaten too easily. Leno, I don't know what happened there. Richarlison can't believe it. What happened there? Xhaka exposed for not being a left back. Xhaka not aware of the runner. And he was warned. He's been warned. Wrong side as well. But then what's going on there? It's cannoned off Marie. Fucking hell, Leno, bro. You're not going to sit here and say I've got an agenda. When I sit here and I say Leno is shaky, man, look at me. Man, look at me different. And we're not going to bust this. We're not busting no offside case. We're not busting no offside. He's clear. Richarlison is clearly onside. Xhaka is playing him onside. It's over, man. It's over with, bruh. You look lost again, man. You can't blame protest. Can't blame nothing, man. It's dead, man. Do you know how many Arsenal fans I knew said, forget that, I'm just going out today. I'm not watching this and all of these things. Bro. But nothing to say, man. I've got nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say, man. Clear of him. Oh, man. I told, man. Leno's out here saying, I don't know if Thingy, I don't know if I want to commit in that. Leno, you know what? Just react well, man. But There's 77 minutes and 40 seconds played. Arsenal 0, Everton 1. Everton stand to beat us for the first time at home in God knows, people. And yeah, man, I'm tired of saying the same old things, really. So it's Arsenal 1, Arsenal 0, Everton 1. Saka's moved over to this left-hand side. It's a good ball in. Nobody challenging. No one's really a threat. Is what it is. Partey's still convinced. He's still convinced he's meant to score a banger. Partey, I love you, but it's just not happening, mate. It's just not happening. I told man Leno was shaky. It's not all Leno's fault because we haven't done enough as a team. But what is he doing, fam? Like, come on, fam. Basics of a keeper. You're not even, I don't know how you explain it, but when you're a keeper, you don't just leave your legs open. You go down with your leg kind of cross. Well, come on, man. I don't care for all this ball playing stuff. If you can't catch, damn right. If you can't close your legs, it doesn't matter, man. Oh, it's nothing to do with VAR, bro. We was dead today. As much as it's Leno, we ain't done enough to win the game. Everton have tried their best not to win, bro. Everton have been dead. We've managed to be worse. And you knew it was going to be one of those shakes. Like Greg said, it's going to be a 1-0 ugly victory for someone. We have 6 home defeats, so we're staring down the barrel of a 6th home defeat, people. You know, absolutely poor. More individual errors, man. And many people say, why was Matt Ryan dropped? Boy, really? Oh, you lot used to get on to me. I told you lot Leno is shaky. I told you lot, man. I told you lot. Good shot stop. I told you lot the shot stopping is overrated. I told you lot he puts nervousness. I told you he only looks good when he's under consistent pressure. He's nosedived off a cliff this season and it's been dead, you know. It's been dead. It's been dead. Like I said at the start, man, the quicker this season ends, the better. Could have at least give Reece Nelson some minutes. Not William, but, you know. Seamus Coleman, people. Good news is we're into the 80th minute. 10 minutes left of this torture, people. Arsenal 0, Everton 1. Now, I think he's just about 10th, but boy. He will get blamed for the mistake, but mostly lacking the motivation to even talk about Arsenal, man. Handed 3 points, man. Handed another set of points to a team who tried their hardest not to win. How many times has Hammers lost it? Hammers lost it recklessly, man. And to be fair, Leno made a good save before that, but it's kind of all irrelevant. You kind of throw it all in the bin when you do what you did, man. Told man about Leno, man. But I don't think it's fair to just focus on Leno because away from that, as every player did all they could to get victory today, probably not. So I can't just sit here and say Leno. Anyways, play down the right-hand side. Callum Chambers, 81 minutes and 45 seconds left, people. Good news is, at least it's Friday night. We got the weekend to enjoy. Pablo Marie, ball forward. Fine, Saka. Less said on that, the better, man. We do always do this to ourselves, man. What's going on now? Chambers is off. What's that? Saka right back again? And then William, what's going on? I don't know, man. What's that? Saka just doing that right back on the pitch for us? I don't know what's going on. Are we just doing for Xhaka, Marie, and Holding just be 3 defenders? Just hold it up and Partey just back there. I don't know, man. Season's been over for time, man. Season's been over for time. They're trying. They're just not good enough, new tide. They're just not levels. Like, they're just not levels, man. They're not levels. Very few players out there are levels. They're not. Collectively, they're just not levels. You know, it's not, to say meaty is an understatement, man. God help us on Thursday, bro. William down this left-hand side to Martinelli, sorry. Martinelli ain't said a damn word about you since you've come on, really. You know, Everton have done nothing. But they're walking away with the 3 points. Boy, Josh Kroenke apparently said he's investing in the summer. Boy, seeing is believing. Need to go and get that, man. Holgate skips past Odegaard. Only positive is Odegaard gets some minutes into the legs, and obviously together with a more couple days in training, going into Thursday, is a contender to potentially start. But we've tried really hard, man. Sigurdsson to Delph. Boy, and we wanted to join Super League, you know. Super League. Can't believe they wanted to join Super League. Another misplayed pass. Richarlison could add further salt in the wounds if his decision-making is spot on. Richarlison. Poor decision-making from me. Had too much time to have a poor option. He's still alive for Everton, though. It's kept alive with Allen. Allen to James. What a touch from James. Xhaka's done well. Let's go. Let's go. Forward to Xhaka. Xhaka. There's no one in front, though. Odegaard. Good popped off pass. Party. That's got to go first time, man. Saka, I know you're tired, but give me that overlap for Smith Rowe. He's down there by himself, man. You got to give us that overlap. Saka's playing right back now. Willing on this left-hand side. 5 minutes left, people. 85 minutes and 5 seconds. So Bios to Partey. Partey gets it to Holding. Holding. Odegaard. Partey. Back to Holding. All right, chill off with the Martinelli slander, boy. You get blocked for that. This is absolutely dead, man. How have we managed to have every keeper in the Emirates era just a hazard? Like, I was watching Sky Sports' pieces on Almunia. I was thinking, what a terrible keeper Almunia actually was, man. Remember that was it, the 4-4 draw against Spurs? He was frauding it. Smith Rowe's at least tried. Curse of the commentator. Smith Rowe's giving it away. Delph just pops past him, skips past Partey. Martinelli does all he could to delay the move. Delph does well to go home, man. Bro, not a clue. Delph loses possession. 4 minutes left, people. What had more water? That sums up our day, don't it? Pablo Marie. Xhaka. It's like we're just playing one way, man. William to Partey. Games are getting boring talking about, man. 87 minutes on the clock, people. Still 1-0 to Everton. Staring down the barrel of defeat once again. This is absolutely a joke. Boring as hell now, man. 87 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Marie to Xhaka. I'd rather someone just try bang it from 30 yards. You know, I don't even mind. I wouldn't even mind watch it. Well, no, let me not lie. Party shots are horrible, but at least man, them are trying. Like, it's just passing the buck, holding it just gets to Saka. Saka puts it into the box. Oh, they're better at aerial team than us. Like, it's not gonna work. They brought on Tom Davis, so it's just a seeing out the game thing. Willian to Xhaka, Odegaard to Holding to Saka backwards finds Odegaard. Back to Saka. Saka makes a yard for himself, ball into the box, dealt with by Godfrey. Seconds and thirds, Saka does all he can to make it uncomfortable for Sigurdsson, and it does. It's a throw-in. Yerry Mina's on. Love for that, my guy. Close, very close. Very close. Richarlison, the goal scorer, off. Taking forever to come off. Bro, I told man about Leno, but I'm not talking anymore, man. And I thought Leno proved me wrong. I even did a video and said you proved me wrong. Dead. $89 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, people. Partey. Odegaard. Smith Rowe. Backwards. Marie, 89 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. We're almost at the end of this, people. We're almost at the end of this. You know, 3 minutes of added on time, allegedly. We're almost at the end of it, people. I'm as tired as you are, man. Smith Rowe on this right-hand side. Saka. 90 minutes, people. 4 minutes of added on time. Oh, interested Arsenal's at all-time low, man. This is it as well. Eddie was decent, I can't lie, man. I'm not getting on Eddie today. Marie. Granit Xhaka finds Holding into the last 4 minutes of the game and into the added on 4 minutes, better yet. Oh, man. Seamus Coleman fouled, people. I've really lost interest with this. Really lost interest with this now, man. Just can't wait till it's done. End the game, man. Just end the game. Please end the game. I don't blame Leno for that goal. Fair enough. Richarlison, man of the match, shows you what hardly anything going on in this game. Two minutes left, people. 2 minutes left. As you can see, I don't really want to watch this again. Willian, baggy touch. But it means we get a throw. Taken quickly into the last 2 minutes. Partey. Saka. Callum Chambers. Can voice your opinion, but you've said it enough times. Like, unless you're going like, what do you want anyone else to listen to, Devon? You can say it until you're blue in the face. You're entitled to that. Good ball from Partey. Please just dive, Martinelli. Good save from Pickford. That's as good as it's getting. Sabas has earned us another corner. And Pickford's just doing that stuff when you know you've made a big save. There's a lot of emotion. You know the cameras are on you. You know you're going to get some good video clips. Seamus Coleman, it was a bit suspect. Really, it's a save you expect Pickford to make. The bearings are against Martinelli. Ball into the box. Leno's gone up there and all, people, into the last few seconds. Somebody's mother needs to get them in check. You're wasting your mother's internet, Gooner guy. You know. I might be a deluded fool, but hey, your mama still think I'm cool, man. Come on. Hi, mommy. Hey, man. Your mom's using the internet for certain other things, man. Why do you think I woke up all of a sudden or I keep checking my phone, rude boy? Ball into the box from Willian. Leno's hell-bent. Odegaard! Oh, big save. And it wouldn't have mattered anyways because Leno has fouled in Everton, man. It is a very weak performance, to put it nicely, man. Ah, mate, man. Mate. And that's that done, people. Well, it should be. Pickford's taking forever to take this goal kick. Pickford and Holding are losing it. And we don't need this, boys. We don't need this. This is dead, man. Never. Can't be, man. Holding's doing up the captaincy. This is dead from us. Like, this just makes us cold. The game's done. We've lost it. No, what the hell is going on here? Delph and Holding, two Yorkshire. Well, my man's from Bury and that. But them two up north, man, you know, they're wearing it on their sleeves. They're still having got to go at each other. And that's it as well, man. Well done to Everton. You know, I'm pretty sure Everton haven't been able to pick up a win of late, and we've handed it to them. Oh, man. Into the 5th minute of the added on 4, people. Make sure you hit the like button, people. I'll be here for the match reaction. And that's it. Everton 1, Arsenal 0. Another loss at home. Another individual mistake. Another poor, really, amount of 90. Just really questioning what the hell the team is about. Yeah, man. The less said on the football team, the better. It's not worth it. The good news is, people, I'll be back again. And it looks like Holding is still doing up verbal. Allow it, people. We've lost the game. Like, come on now. I'll be there for the live reaction, people. 20 minutes past 10. I'll be back again. But for now, people, DG, there's no point staying because this thing is dead right now.